Like, yo, ain't that Traction? Like, yo, DQ, homie, DQ.
Oh, they only do the touch DQ.
Right.
At least Boobs hasn't going out like slap nuts.
Oh. Ooh. Man, I don't like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all.
Stop playing me.
Right.
Great feeling out process by these two different brands, two different champions, trying to learn about each other a little bit. They want to trade clinch positions with a much bigger Damian Priest. Another big goal with this match is that. I was gonna say though, whether Shinsuke, whether Damian Priest, one of these superstars has a chance to set the tone for their respective brand. Yeah, this is a big match to start this whole. Oh, look at the athleticism, Damian Priest with the cover. Kick out by Shinsuke Nakamura. Talk about his size. He's athletic as well, Pat. Yeah, I just saw him fly around and drop a little leg down on Shinsuke's face. Don't love that for the SmackDown squad here earlier. This side relieves the intestines of Shinsuke Nakamura. Elbow right to the chest and another cover. Over the ring, Shinsuke able to escape. Does Damian always fly around like that? He does quite a bit. Guys that big aren't supposed to be that fast. What is it, live forever, he says, Byron? Indeed, Damian Priest, every single outing, everything he does, it's all about ensuring that his legacy lives on to stand the test of time. Could you imagine beating Shinsuke Nakamura in boots? At Survivor Series in Barclays, that's going to be an incredibly tall task for his legacy. It starts in just over 22 minutes. Here comes the guitar again. Priest not happy about these distractions, interruptions, whatever you want to call it. Would you be happy about this? Look at this distraction. Highest profile of his career. You got the boot down here. Shinsuke throws some kicks. Damian Priest throwing them right back. Ooh, that ring. And the Boots, I don't like the way he spoke to you, Boots. Better hit the mute button. Final warning. You think Shinsuke's going to take him talking to Boots like that? Shinsuke will not. Beautiful step-up kick right there in the chest. Don't worry about the guitar, Damian.
Yeah.
I got weapons. All over my body. No fear of Damian Priest. Look at that offense. Ooh. That's a vicious, like the striking ability we talked about when it comes to Shinsuke. Oh! It's a curry right to the side of the head. Priest not silly there, thrown in the corner. Here comes Nakamura. Look at that reaction to the defense. Oh, watch it, Damian Priest. Watch it. Oh, that's my favorite move in wrestling. Right to the back of the head, and right now it's Damian Priest struggling. Going for the cover, hooking the leg. Nope. Damian Priest out back. Take a whole lot more for the Intercontinental Champion.
Boys, what up, homie?
Well, a lot of guys will be stepping back. Never all so far. Now from the middle row. Spinning heel kick to the abdomen of Shinsuke Nakamura. He is in absolute agony on the canvas. I love Shinsuke in this position. Just took a boot to the sternum from a 6'5", 250 ninja. Look at that momentum.
He did say ninja, right?
Yeah.
Look in his eyes. He's gonna
Well, maybe he lost his mind, so accept it. Now take it.
Right.
Check it. That didn't even look like a move. That's just, right? That looked like a botch move. Didn't it?
Taste victory right now. Another nasty elbow. Shinsuke in the corner.
But then again, when was the last time you seen Damian Priest anywhere? It seems like they dug him up just for this match. Right? Has the U.S. title been? I mean, the Intercontinental title been a factor?
Nah, not really. Not no minute. I mean, these like been.
I ain't seen David Priest on Raw. You know, maybe I missed something. But...
Yeah, I mean, like he been on there because it was like he was after he was dealing with Dijakovic them couple of weeks. He kind of been.
That was like last month, wasn't it?
It like about the last couple of weeks he been dealing with like Apollo Crews. I mean that makes sense. I think he would come out with a blue one, you know, represent the brand.
I'm saying David Priest. I ain't seen him. Then. I'm talking David Priest. I ain't seen David Priest.
Ooh.
You seen David Priest on here? You say it's been against Dijak, but...
and then Apollo was the one who's like they kind of like.
No, they used to. Man, I'm just saying. I can't remember seeing David Priest on a regular basis.
Uh-huh.
Ain't been significant. I know that much. You know, considering he's a secondary title guy.
Yeah.
But then again, they've had RKO team be separate and hold the matches away from each other.
Yeah.
So that takes up the time on Raw somehow.
Man,
3-hour show. And they can't get matches like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they killed the Hurt Business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Goldberg looked like skinhead Rage out there, man.
Right.
How can you sell the Hurt Business anymore?
Right.
After that burial.
Mm-hmm.
To the old guy.
They brought him back just to, you know what I'm saying? Then they like running around with a 24/7, you know what I'm saying, stuff, man.
Which one?
The 24/7 titles. You know, they've been out there.
Oh, you mean what, Shelton and Cedric?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the Hurt Business is dead now. You can't. They built them up that strong last year.
Mm-hmm.
To kill them now.
Yeah. Broke them
I
up.
thought it'd been better to keep them broken up and still have last year booked strong.
Right.
Than to kill them all against Goldberg.
Right.
No one could take the whole Hurt Business.
Mm.
No one could take Lashley for the longest time.
Right.
But they do that. I mean, that's not how you book guys that can actually work for another 5 years.
Right. Oh.
Go Plata. You don't really see that often in real fights. I'm just saying that's a submission. You know, it's been done in mixed martial arts, but you don't see it often in no real fight. He ain't coming back to no life.
What up, Durante?
Can he not follow instructions? like that's authority or something. Can you not follow instructions?
Man.
Sit yourself down. Man, get him. Baby, get him.
Damn.
So does that count as one for SmackDown?
Yeah, that's like a straight up heel move.
Yeah, one for SmackDown?
One for SmackDown.
I know we keep track this year because WWE didn't care. No.
Right.
So, I mean, I guess we're just here for Big E versus Roman.
Man.
That's all we're here for, really? Or do you care about Omos?
I mean, I like Omos.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Is that what we're here for, though?
Mm.
I mean, hey, bro's still on payroll.
Yep.
Hey, he could have easily been one of the people, you know. Right?
Right.
He just got there, too. A whole lot of them. So which one do you miss the most? I'll say B-Fab for now.
Yeah, man. Like,
you think she'll go back to mixed martial arts?
Huh?
You think she'll go back to mixed martial arts?
I never knew she was in the mixed martial arts.
Well, she was training with Cejudo before, you know, the WWE career.
I didn't even know that.
But do you think it'd be safe for her to train in mixed martial arts now with Cejudo taking in John Jones?
Right.
I'm just you heard about Jones lately, right?
Like what's up?
Spousal thing.
Huh?
Spousal abuse thing.
Oh, okay.
But that was only the misdemeanor charge he got. You know the felony he got?
Okay.
The felony he got was for headbutting the car. The police car.
What?
That was his felony charge.
Yo.
Never mind beating on the woman, right?
Yo, no.
Headbutting the car was his felony charge. The misdemeanor was hitting a woman. That's kind of backwards to me, right?
Right.
That shows the value that they put in police commodities than they do in women. I'm just saying. But, I guess, Brianna Brandy ain't going to want to be in there if John is there, right?
Right.
Hey, man, that's what they do.
You can't be shaking hands in this business if you want to make it to the top. You can't be a music lover either.
Okay, well, let's not have to be. All right, well, you're going to talk about the 5-on-5 men's elimination match. Kevin just pointed out to me since.
You think he should have got McAfee while he was at it?
I mean, if he was paying attention to McAfee, then probably he would have. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, he hollers on bitch looked like loud though. He was like right on him. You know?
Yeah. You son of a bitch.
You mother.
You know, it's
You
like,
might as well said that.
no, they're not.
David Priest, you punk mother. Bobby.
Yo,
Lashley.
right.
I just like the way Bobby Lashley interjected himself into this 5-on-5. He didn't ask for it. He just went in there. Guys.
Look, I'm really sorry to interrupt you, Booker. I'm sorry. I just need a minute to get something off my chest.
Okay.
So I'm in this 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. I'm on Team Raw. In the last few weeks, everybody's seen what's been going on. A lot of people are questioning my integrity, and granted, I got frustrated, right? And I made some decisions that maybe weren't the best. But look, tonight I realize it's a huge opportunity for me to show everyone that I am a man of integrity, that I am who I've been saying that I am, and to make things right. So, look, I've said before, I always leave everything I have in the ring, and tonight I hope that if I do that, and when I do that, for my teammates and for Team Raw, I can redeem myself, and I can show everyone that I really am who I say I am. That's all I have to say. So thank you. Thanks, guys.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Are we going to see Kevin Steen finally come back?
Yeah.
There's going to be the return of Kevin Steen. There's going to be the return of Kevin Steen now finally.
Yeah.
At least in the spirit.
Yeah, in spirit. Because like I say, we still don't know if this fool going to leave or not.
Well, for one night or whatever.
What is that?
I'm assuming that's the thing from Red Notice. That souvenir egg. You don't watch Red Notice.
Nah.
Yes. It was about some type of, heist caper movie. About stealing some ancient artifact. And that basically looks like that artifact.
Yes.
From the movie Red Notice. So is Rock returning or something? Is that supposed to be what that
ain't no telling.
They'll probably sooner have Deadpool in there than The Rock.
Right.
I mean, Grant, they're both counting money for being one note in their roles now. Rock's been Rock, Deadpool's been Deadpool, and Jody's been Jody. And Jody's getting worse, though, right? Come on, remember when Roman Pierce was somebody in Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Now he's the weakest one. They've reduced him to that.
Right.
They could even give him that one scene where he was singing. Right? That's the thing Tyrese did before movies.
Right.
They couldn't give him that.
I mean, because they definitely have. I mean, I've noticed that. You know what I'm saying? It was like how weak they've made his character. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a strong character.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, in the second Fast and the Furious. And it's like ever since they brought him into, you know what I'm saying, the fold, he's like the weakest character. And it's like
it was a gradual decline.
Yeah, you know. And I gotta say, I've clearly noticed it. It's like, you know, it's like he can't do nothing, but it was like this dude was a no nonsense, you know, in the streets dude. You know what I'm saying? Didn't take no shit from nobody.
Punching folks out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like I mean, it's like how did
better yet, why did they have to mute his character all at once?
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like why
they built up Tej, who remember he was allegedly in a car accident that kept him from being able to properly walk, let alone drive.
Mm-hmm.
Now does Jeet Kune Do too.
Yeah, it's like the upgrade of Ludacris is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
His
upgrade, the upgrade of Tej versus the downgrade of Roman.
Right. It's like they made.
Why can't they both be strong?
Right. It's like they made.
Just real
right.
Why can't they both be strong?
Right. It's like they made him like they made Tyrese completely like comic relief.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It was like that thing they used to say about the Walking Dead. Like, man, you can't have more than one like black character at the same time. It's like as soon as they bring another one on, oh, we gotta kill one off. You know. Oh, that's one thing. I was like, damn, they didn't straight. Like they didn't straight.
Isn't that most
castrated that character, man?
Isn't that true in most zombie related stuff though?
Oh man, yeah.
I mean, it's ironic because wasn't that very first Night of the Living Dead movie with a black protagonist?
Yeah, the first
from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Hell, zombie references and culture come from the Haitian belief of like voodoo priests of bringing people back from the dead.
Yeah.
So I mean, they whitewashed everything zombie related. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I did notice them. Yeah, the crowd was very mild on Vince. Usually they cheer him, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be interesting.
They read the internet.
It's gonna be. I mean, it was interesting thing. If somebody had just said that, like, y'all keep complaining and shit like that, but as soon as Vince come out there, y'all do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting to come out there now. You know what I'm saying? If he come out tonight and
well, it should be for heel heat if he does come out.
Yeah, but it's like his character hasn't been a main factor in years. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not since he judged the Katie Vick thing that he approved when they did. What was it?
It was just that he just come out like.
Was it a Raw or what was it when they would have a Triple H night or something?
It might more likely it was probably a Raw.
I'm just saying that was the last other appearance he had.
Like last I remember he came out.
It's been over a year.
It's like it was like when the crowds first came back. Yeah, that's when he came out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about it was like, where y'all been? You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was back before the crowds was, banned. When they had that Triple H special. He had the nerve to talk about the Katie Vick thing. Like, that was your approval.
Right.
You had to put that in. You could have said no to that.
Right.
Don't put that on Triple H now. Hell, even the shovel thing had to be Vince approved. Eventually, right? Unless we, saying that turned him into the devil for the shovel.
Right.
Vince had to approve it.
I'm the greatest Universal Champion of all time.
So does Big E go to WrestleMania?
I don't see why not.
I mean, as a champ.
I can see it.
But sometimes you can't guarantee the stuff.
Oh no.
Great to have the WWE Universe back to Survivor Series. You can see fans there gathered around the cricket fan film, checking out all the cool stuff we're gonna have before they head in for Survivor Series.
Cannot wait for this match. The fans getting set to go. Survivor Series in Brooklyn next to freaking wire. What a match. Let's get straight into it. Okay, let's go. Big E, he's been all business. 69 days now as WWE champion. We saw a switch though when we saw him appear on Friday Night SmackDown. He put his hands Roman Reigns all over the family of Big E, and that's angered the champion.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, this is a really interesting match for a lot of reasons for Big E. Because you're right, he's been champion for 69 days, but he's still trying to establish himself relative to how long Roman had the title?
448.
448, right? So Roman has been the man, the guy carrying the torch, carrying his company, the head of the table. The reason we enjoy some delicious coffee options back in Gator. He's the reason. So for Big E, there are a couple things.
Word.
One, if he wants to be on the level,
He's the reason.
he's the reason.
He's the reason for the season.
Right.
Coffee got better at catering.
Man.
You would think that coffee got better just from budgets.
Right. Budget cuts.
Yeah. Coffee could have got better because record profits. Right? That's why coffee got to be better.
Right. Hey, I thought for sure Roman was going to keep the crown. I thought that's what the fuck he put it on for in the first place.
Is that too much? King Roman?
Man, it would have made more sense. You know what I'm saying? He would have kept the crown on, you know.
So you saw his reaction on SmackDown? I don't need that.
Yeah. Not straight. He straight, man. Broke the crown like breaking Captain America's shield, man. Like, man, like, no, man. Like, Xavier, you got to, like, no, man. Yo, but no way. Man, the Usos came flying out the back. Like, yo, oh, man. He's lost this shot, man. Yeah, like, man, it's like we don't take the trash always in the trash can. You just fuck it. Just toss this shit.
Well, remember, before they had signed Braun Strowman, they had signed Big E from being from the strongest man in the world competition as well.
Mm-hmm.
So at least they hopefully going back to that part.
Mm-hmm.
Big E, not just the Cheerios.
Braun Strowman.
Well, I'm just saying those are like the strongman competition guys that they've had.
Yeah.
They've all won, you know, ever since.
Right. Right.
Because when they first hired Mark Henry, he didn't even win the competition. He won back in 2002 when they re-signed him.
Yeah.
I think that was the only reason that they re-signed him. You know what other famous figure was in that?
Who was there?
Allegedly, Lou Ferrigno.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
But being that old, though, still competing. That's like, you know, hey, he had to make strides for being deaf, man, I guess.
Man.
He really had to, you know, we're going to prove something to the world.
Right.
I'm deaf, but I ain't no. Well, it draws some people more than others, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Some people take their disability check and just chill, but
Right.
not Lou. Lou was like, yo, don't play yet. No way now. Got his money, man.
Man, got his money.
And then he did the voice of Billy on Adventure Time. I don't know if you remember Billy.
Yeah,
He like fake Conan.
Yeah.
That's why he sounded that way. I was like, why does he sound like this? And I found out like they got a deaf guy doing voice acting. He wasn't grilled his way to that. So I'm like,
man, like how?
y'all gonna put me on? Like what? Why? His son must have watched. He just thought I need to get on me. Like what? All right, man.
Like, all right.
You ain't gonna stop. Just let it
All
in.
right.
Play it off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Fizz's voice actor's like,
Man, I don't pay attention to it. Like, just keep the camera on Caleb, man. I don't care about it. Your man, he cool. My man Rosenberg, he cool.
he puts out indie albums for hip hop artists.
Yeah, man. You know, and he shout out Black Wrestling Podcast.
And you know who one of his favorite guys is, right? Marciano. Maybe he's paying for his beats now, so he don't have to. Maybe that's why he ain't going yet.
Man, like,
Maybe
yo,
he's paying
man.
for them beats.
We sit there like, yo, man.
I guess we know who his benefactor is now, right? Marciano.
Mm-hmm.
Rosenberg hooking them all up with the beats.
Right.
Like, don't worry, I'll pay for that.
Yeah.
You know, that
Roman probably would want his own crown anyway. unapologetic.
You think he wanted Samoan themed, perhaps with like the heritage and all that?
Man,
I'm just saying. Do you think he'd rather get like an actual Samoan oriented crown?
man,
Something that would represent actual Samoan heritage, tradition, and what they consider royalty instead of like the Western base of that crown and the cape and all that, which is more what they do with King of the Ring normally. You think he would at least try to make that part authentic?
Oh man,
I'm just saying, like maybe that's what his whole thing was with that crown.
Got the Infinity Gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, their whole bloodline gimmick is more Italian based than anything Samoans do anyway. You know what I'm saying? The whole suits and all that they had.
Right.
All the t-shirts.
Yeah.
So he's not against European concepts.
Yeah.
He's half Italian himself. Maybe that's why he came up with that idea.
Oh, okay. Like you said,
Yeah,
like I said, I haven't watched the movie, so I have no idea.
Yeah. But for Vince to plug, it was just weird. Even more weird, with Rock not being under contract. And then it was even dumber when they had that Army of the Dead movie, just because they correlated the zombies in that.
Yeah.
That was totally unnecessary. Where it's just a zombie lumberjack match.
Right.
Like just unsigned guys is in makeup.
Right.
And then have Miz consumed and not even write him off TV for 3 months.
And the fact that he actually got hurt in that match, which was even more crazy.
That actually correlated better.
You
know what I'm saying? Then get eaten and come right back on TV.
Right.
But then they milked the injury, though, with him being on TV more than a healthy-ass Cedric Alexander, a healthy, more innovative Ricochet.
Right.
He's soaking up TV time from dudes that can walk.
Right.
I'm just saying, to me, I wouldn't have been a fan of him walking. I'll say that much. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Is he a soft spot to you?
I mean, I went from not liking the Miz at all, not one fucking bit, to he had this run where he was like, yo, I gotta get this dude his props on what he's doing. I thought that, yo, I wouldn't mind if they, like, at this point, put the belt. This is when he was on SmackDown. I wouldn't mind putting the belt on this dude at this time, but they never did. And it was like, by the time all the roster changes and drafts, I was like, ain't no way ain't no way now. They missed that boat. And then obviously, they put the belt on him. And I mean, he lost it pretty fast, but still though.
He got his WrestleMania moment.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But still though, you know what I'm saying? It's like, 2 times.
He got his WrestleMania moment, matter of fact, at a time of John Cena.
Yeah, there was
how many guys were cut out of the Cena era of being a champ?
Yeah.
The only other guy was Miz and CM Punk.
Damn, I gotta go back to even remember that era.
Well, and that was the end. That was near the end of the Cena era too. You know what I'm saying? But not many guys got their chance to be a champ at WrestleMania during the Cena era.
Yeah. So
Miz snuck in there with Punk, and you know how people love CM. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nakamura and Priest was on the pre-show for sure. Yeah, we definitely should have got Swerve versus Ricochet. And you know what's funny about? Yeah, I said the same thing like a long time ago that Red Velvet and Brandy do kind of look alike. I was like they could have did something where Velvet was like Brandy understudy. Her like mini me or whatever. They do kind of favor a little bit.
They couldn't have been play sisters.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this my baby
not
sister.
for real, just for play.
Right.
Just for the show.
Right. This is my baby sister. I mean, but then again, technically, she was kind of like under Brandy's wing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like when that Dark Order, not even the Dark Order, but what were they called? The Nightmare Collective was her and Amazing Kong.
I mean, it was just them two, and then Kong went.
But that could have been a bigger concept with Red Velvet being involved.
Yeah, but like I said, because it was like Red.
They killed that kind
of. Yeah, but it was like once. It was like if Red Velvet went from losing all the time, but it's like as soon as she attached herself to Brandy, now she slowly started winning. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
then
but then we find out that Kong was going to leave the business.
yeah.
And
then, like I said, then she was doing the Glow show. You know what I'm saying?
And then there's that one we normally don't mention because she wasn't even featured on Shimmer that much for so many years, but she got signed to AEW.
Oh, yeah. Melanie.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that. You knew what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I would have only wanted to go back to just see that one guy's reaction to Melanie being signed. Telling me he loves so much otherwise.
I have no idea what the payoff of the Battle Royal gonna be. I'm thinking it's just gonna be shit, bragging rights. Whoever wins, just win for the brand. I didn't think it was gonna be anything to it. You know, so that's what I'm saying. It's like I put out a prediction video and it's like it's anybody's guess. And then it's like it doesn't really lead or mean anything. You know, I guess it's just a way to get everybody on TV, you know, everybody else on TV, on the men's side at least. You know, somebody could get a check. Because remember when they used to do that? They used to find a way to get everybody on the pay-per-view some type of way. Oh, my bad. For WrestleMania, if you didn't have a match, they found a way to get you on there if you was on the main roster.
Except for Titus O'Neil that one year.
Yeah. But like, you know, Titus, you know, doing so much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dude, get a school named after you, dude. Dude, you got to put in some work to have a school named after you.
I mean, and then there's that whole part, socially speaking, about what charter schools can do.
I know your boy Roland Martin. I know he talk about that all the time. Charter schools versus regular schools.
Well, I prefer like if someone like Boyce Watkins, who's actually had a history in education, talks about it. Just because he actually has a background in education, and you know, Roland Martin,
political analyst.
Well, the agenda too. He's heavy agenda. I'm just saying. I'll go with the educator. You know, I'll go with LeBron James for him just because it's LeBron, right? Roland Martin can't dribble basketball to the best of my knowledge. He put his money at least into education. So I'll give LeBron that much.
Clearly, we have some unfinished business.
So is Becky Lynch's only strength in causing, you know, saying shoots to go into TV? Does she just have to get real animosity out of people? Like, why is it always her, man? I mean, I guess Charlotte's been a problem all this time, but it's always Becky, though. When Ronda Rousey was Becky, Nia Jax, she is a catalyst of this shit, okay? She is true and living. She's great. Why is it always her, yo?
Oh, damn.
Why is it always her?
Is it that's true and living Jean Grey?
Like, does she do it on purpose? Is she like, I got to spark interest, you know? Does her daughter just cry recently, too?
Wow.
I'm just wondering, like, you know what I'm saying? How far does the heat run in the family? You know, is it just her every day, or is it like she can turn it off with a man? She ain't a masculine woman with a man, but she's somehow a man on TV.
Yeah.
Is it just a gimmick?
Or
is it just the only way she knows how to live in conflict?
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think like
he's kill her.
I'm trying to think like the transition, like to the man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, Shotzi started. It's her fault.
Yeah.
We remember that with Shotzi Blackheart when we first seen her. She called herself a ballsy badass.
Yeah.
Which, you know, just implies masculine energy right there. Then Becky Lynch comes in as the man, and then who was like the second AEW champion, women's champion? Dude. It all ended with Nyla Rose, fine. And it's Shotzi's fault, but Becky's got paid the most from it. And Nyla's still out there, you know, but putting over Japanese schoolgirls. Fine. Like, hey, they work, you know what I'm saying? They work better than she do.
Oh shit!
I'm just saying, what made Nyla not want to just take on other people on her side like Samoa Joe? See, they got me saying it. His size. He should be against Brian Cage, Bronson Reed, and them. And instead, he's going the Chris Dickinson route.
Chris Dickinson.
And that made me mad as hell, boy. Willow Nightingale be teaming with that dude on Internet Wrestling now. Against Janai Kai and Yoya.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Yoya apparently is an actual wrestler. I thought it was like really just a fight trainer.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Nah, the uh-oh.
Okay.
The uh-oh sign.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh sign.
What, they know a barrel's coming because Charlotte's in the building or something?
Nah, you know how she talk about like Becky gonna be like the promo. Like every time you say Becky, you say uh-oh. You know, and then I'm thinking, I'm thinking like, remember that song by Lumine?
Mm-hmm.
You
remember it?
Yeah, I remember it.
Who else remembers it?
I don't know. Probably.
I want to keep it alive. Compared to what passes for R&B nowadays,
Man.
Lumine is a heaven sent. Compared to what passes for music now.
Hey, remember when Skills was like, damn, and everybody forgot about the girl that made the uh-oh song?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I miss it. Nina Sky, too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, indeed. How many Barikas got lost in the J-Lo shuffle? A lot. Do you think they should just all come back in reggaeton form? Or is reggaeton gone now, too?
Damn. That's a good question.
I mean, Bad Boys for Life was, you know, they kind of gave a little bit of a shout-out to reggaeton. You know, but maybe that's just because it was set in Miami, and maybe it's just a Miami thing again. You know, as opposed to being
you know, Miami, they do.
Well, it's like go-go music in DC. Remember, there was that one song that broke out in go-go music. You know what I'm saying? Experience Unlimited, doing the butt. One song broke out. Now, but it's still in DC going on, like, you know, go. But ain't nobody gonna hear it though. And even that one Kid Play song, their debut single, Roll the Kid Play, with the boom. But that's as good as it got for go-go music. Reggaeton at least had a longer run than that with mad artists that was getting airplay.
Right.
Not now though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so Bad Boys for Life reminded me of reggaeton. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. This was a thing. What happened? I just figured, you know, Nina Sky, and then they could come back in reggaeton form.
Right.
You know, since, you know, New York hip hop is going the gay route. Just saying. I don't know if you're gonna get the mind side. See, she ain't got a Scarlet Witch thing going on, man. See?
Right.
Hex himself. Look at this. Where's Wolverine to cut her right now?
Right.
Oh, or shit, Cyclops Blaster in this. Which one do you prefer? The stabbing or the blast?
Oh, man. Go ahead and go with the blast.
I mean, it might be more merciful what Charlotte's going to do to her. Look at her. Look at her. If this turn shoot, this ain't going to be like that Nia thing, because, hey, Nia got beef. You know what I'm saying? Nia got hands for these, you know what. Becky can't stand that chance. We've seen that, Brian. She can't live that life.
Yeah.
Nia, though. That's probably why they got rid of her. We don't want nothing like that happen again. We gonna lose Charlotte, yo.
Right.
They might lose her contractually, but they was gonna lose her health-wise for a minute there.
Right.
They're gonna let that continue. Charlotte, like, this big bitch. I'm gonna lay down right now. Go ahead, get the count.
Right.
Come on, let me live, Ma. Let me live. She stood up for herself, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, got to, man. You can't be letting.
But they talk about Nia for waffling folks and being big and all that. Hey, she held her ground, yo. Hey, more people got to stand their ground. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, it's like
you gotta rep that, yo. You know what I'm saying? Can't just let these girls do what they want to do. You see how the ego's going?
Mm-hmm.
You see how they just ego boom. About to blow up. And now Mark said, blow up. That's them. This ring should implode right now. I'm just wondering when Bianca Belair will get her belt back, and what type of love and or opportunity can Toni Storm get in the business right now?
Right.
She's one of those not that WWE type of women, but she's blonde, so they gave her the shot. I'm just saying because her whole style is definitely counterculture to like the Divas era.
Yeah. Oh.
Toni Storm would have had a better chance. She probably would have got signed sooner if she would have gone to one of them tryouts dressed like a bikini model. And not act like she didn't have a background in this.
Yeah.
She'd been better playing bimbo than being herself. So she chose the ugly route of Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I mean, literally, you could have kept John Laurinaitis off the if she would have just came in like a bikini model. You would have been able to keep Laurinaitis off of her.
Yeah.
You heard about his practices, right? His higher practices, right?
What's up?
About how that's how all he aims for. Especially since they're going back to after exposing the whole NXT 2.0 thing and what they're going back to for their hiring practices. It's gonna be back to that again. Diva era again. Shit. So these last few indie girls got lucky. You know who the luckiest was? The witches. They made her clean her own whack up.
Yeah.
I skateboard now. What's she gonna do? Graffiti art next?
Right. I mean, the fact that she
with
about
her boot thing.
The fact that she about to be in a War Games match. You say with her boot thing.
That's whoever that white guy is. I forgot which one.
Oh, he got released.
Oh, so she's out there on the streets alone, huh?
Yep. He just sitting at
the. So who's that? Joe Gacy?
I don't know. He might
Mr.
be
Inclusion.
He might be Mr. Inclusion. He might be safe. Hey, he got an interesting gimmick though. You know what I'm saying?
Know what's you say he's safe, right? He's definitely lucky. You know why? He's a CZW survivor.
Oh.
He should have been blacklisted from that scandal alone. He stuck in the door somehow. I don't know how he did that.
Yeah, because you want to get as far from CCW as possible.
But they got Joe Gacy and got him with a politically correct gimmick of all things. The antithesis of what he used to act like.
Right.
He was pretty much like second or third only to Nick Gage and them type of dudes. Or like if you remember Supreme and Messiah, these guys.
Yeah.
Gacy was that guy, essentially. You know what I'm saying? So he cleaned his whole act up for real. You know what I'm saying? He came in with his fake Bible study manuals and all that. Like, try to stay positive. I don't know what type of thing he did to sneak in that door. They obviously don't watch that stuff, so they wouldn't know about him, right? I'm just here to bring light to the world. Like, y'all know who that is. I'll be wanting to snitch on half these people. I ain't gonna front one. Like, y'all know who that is? You showing old video. You should have seen that nasty mother, But, who's gonna believe me, right?
These are the moments that Charlotte Flair craves, that she lives for. All the attention, all the spotlight. Cover now on Becky in a kick out. 15,000 staring out on this matchup.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair is like the actual Titania. Charlotte Flair is like the actual Titania. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
And She-Hulk, where they cast that character? This is more like what she actually looked like in the comic book with the black lace look. So I don't know what they're going to do on the TV show because they cast her like an Arab woman. So that's a whole divergent take on the character that they're doing. It's probably for the inclusion aspect or something like that. Who they cast for.
Yeah.
But that's what Titania actually looks like, Ron, right there. She looks like Charlotte Flair.
drives Becky in that corner. And a kick out by Charlotte. Deep into the match. Exhaustion might set in for the regular superstar. Charlotte Flair.
What, they don't have the other one arguing on the other side of the table? Since this is Raw versus SmackDown?
What's that?
They don't have the other one arguing on the other side of the table?
Right.
The guys from Raw.
Oh yeah.
They don't have any of them, do they?
Nah. Wait. I gotta see who the team is again.
I don't hear none of them. Like Byron Saxton, right? He's normally on Raw, right? Byron's one of them.
Okay,
I don't
Brian.
hear his voice.
Brian, Corey Graves.
Yeah.
And what's the other dude? Who's the
I know
other
the other guys from Bellator. I forget his name. It's Dave or Jason or something. But he was a Bellator guy. But I don't hear none of them though.
Yeah.
I only hear
Cole,
McAfee,
Pat McAfee.
and that's it.
It's just like they the only 2-man
And they're
team.
both SmackDown, right?
Right.
So there's no Raw representation on the commentary on this. So they're all going to be hating, right? I'm just saying they both gonna be hating. Okay, there he is. The only Raw guy they think is good enough. Fake CM Punk. And he didn't make it as far as Punk. Now, come on. He was lucky to have Neville as a partner. I'm sorry. He was. What did Corey Graves do by himself?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did he do by himself? You know what he did by himself, Vine? He got knocked out by himself. That's what he got.
Mm-hmm.
His solo match, I can't wreck him no more. And he still talk pretty reckless for a guy that's had head damage. I'm just saying, talk to the wrong one. What's gonna happen? Bloop. Then Carmelo's gonna need a bedpan for him. Who there? Eating oatmeal cookies. Now, that's what crazy people eat, right?
Right.
Yeah. They can't stay up past 8 p.m. Mm-hmm. With her Scarlet Witch boots on. That's right off the set, man. That's right out of season 2 WandaVision or whichever movie it's gonna be.
Yeah.
What, the Multiverse of Madness movie?
Yeah.
That's the boots.
The boots.
That she gonna be wearing.
Like I said, if she would have had like a thing, you know what I'm saying, a little Wanda thing, you know.
I know the rest of I guess that would be too far then, right?
Right.
That'd be complete copyright infringement.
You know what I'm saying?
Gonna get.
She would have had a cape, you know what I'm
She
saying?
looks like the commercial right now.
Right.
Because nowadays they do the capes digital.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This is the pre-production look right here.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Did the leg pick?
Mm-hmm. Is she trying to break both of them arms? And Charlotte, the shoulders are down, kicking it too. Becky almost had her. Great transition by Lynch into the pinfall attempt. It was an incredible move.
I remember seeing this annoying mixed martial arts fight where someone kept going for that rolling ankle pick, not getting it all. Just getting stomped every time they tried. And just
just won't give it up. Huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It is terrible when the other guy can't knock him out while doing this. Like, you're gonna win off of points, but still, it's like you need to kill that dude doing that stuff, man. Missing mad times. This just started getting annoying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Can you not end this? You know what I'm saying? One of those things, man.
Charlotte misses the kick, comes back with her back to Becky's head. Almost ended this thing. Look at Charlotte just toying with Becky now. Becky's not. Elbow right across the bridge of Charlotte's nose. Becky hanging on. Charlotte able to roll through.
I mean, I guess at least the crowd kind of got into it there.
Keeping out of these. And now the
We thought it was gonna be one of those surprise endings, I guess, in their minds, right? They kind of got into it like 1, 2, oh! Like, it's not a finisher, you know. Come on now. Yeah, only Brian Danielson, I should say. Only he can get away with non-finisher finishers now. Have you seen that lately?
Right.
Where he has a whole different finisher in every match now.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's the only one that can get away with non-finisher finishers.
Mm.
Where everyone else overdoes finishing moves ad nauseum now.
What an incredible matchup between Lynch and Flair. One-upping each other in every turn.
So how much do you think that they care about these shows now? I guess you can only really call them special shows.
Yeah.
Can't call them pay-per-view no more because they're included in the subscription service. Right? So it's not pay-per-view no more. You know, the TVs come from the money's come from TV revenue that they're getting these billion-dollar deals. That's how wrestlers getting paid. Yeah, there's no incentive for pay-per-view no more. So do they care about these anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Survivor Series. Well, obviously they don't care about Survivor Series, but do they even care about WrestleMania anymore?
Mm.
SummerSlam, these shows. The incentive isn't there like that. So that's something that excites AEW wrestlers, that possibility of being on pay-per-view.
Mm.
The payday era returning. Because a lot of, since the network, a lot of these guys haven't lived in the pay-per-view era.
Oh,
They're working right now on TV. They don't know what that payday is like.
Right.
Comparatively speaking. So for a lot of them guys, this is brand new stuff. Eddie Kingston especially.
Yeah.
What? Pay-per-view? Like this? No fuck. He's going to be able to blow a bag else.
Yeah.
I don't get the finest of the Richie.
Mm-hmm.
And how heartbreaking it is right now, Vine, that Eddie Kingston out here living, dog, and me and him got released.
Right. All for the best.
It's how he instigating.
Right.
It's like he over there while they fight. Y'all these all jumping guys. You know what she said? Back to these. I guess he's become an enjoyable stupid.
Mm-hmm.
He's so stupid that it was like you just let it ride.
Yeah, you just let it ride.
As opposed to Corey Graves stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I accept Byron Saxton just because of similar belief system.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, he's one of the few that ain't been fired. So hey, shout out to that guy.
Right.
He been hanging on.
Right, he been hanging on. Mm.
Absolutely brutal brawl of spite and deep personal hatred for each other. Take a look at this. Boot from Charlotte Flair.
Bianca still for the children? No?
Wu-Tang?
Well, just saying, compared to these two,
Mm-hmm.
they hate kids. One's got a kid, one they hate kids. Can you imagine baby Andrade Flair?
Right.
Just imagine it.
Mm-hmm.
Blonde hair and the lucha mask. At school wilding.
Not the kid gonna be blonde hair and the lucha mask.
Wilding out on other kids, right? Hair scissoring kids in a lamppost. Like, you know yourself was hair scissoring kids again, right?
Like, get control of that little dude.
Yeah, a little Pollo Loco over there.
Right.
I got that whole ass. I guess it'll be named Baby CN, perhaps.
Maybe.
Well, remember that was his Andrade CN almost.
Yeah.
It'll be Baby CN. Will they get as much traction out of him as they've done with Dominic Mysterio? That boy is fortunate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, I mean, come on, be for real. Try to look at it as unobjectively as you can, Vaughn. Do you think that, say, someone like Lindsay Dorado should be on TV or Dominic Mysterio?
Right.
Who should be on NXT, man, between the two of them guys?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying he wrote that nepotism wave hard. We talking surfs up, dude.
Uh-huh.
At least that's the first time that Charlotte smiled in a while, right?
Right.
She been on TV with Hellfire Brimstone and shit, throwing belts and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the worst sign right there. She might really kill Becky now. You got that smile. Like,
you already know. You don't never Charlotte smiling. You know what I'm saying? It's for some devious ass reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And you know Becky gonna rub it in.
Mm-hmm. They's gonna be found somewhere in the location. They're talking about, why'd you have to cheat her, baby? You know she takes it too serious. Why? With his drippy suit on. Yo, man, why is that drag queen over there crying? Oh, that's Seth Rollins, bro. Like, he big time, man.
Right.
Man, he got greasy hair and a zoot suit on. I didn't know what that was. What you doing, G? I don't even understand the word she's saying, though. We're going to be like this. She sounds about to punch an old man after drinking some McGregor whiskey.
Right.
You get that reference? McGregor knocked out an old guy at a bar.
Man.
You know, and he has a whiskey brand. That's the joke. Right. Is that too much?
Right.
Too much.
See, I mean, shit. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, well,
I mean, she's challenging McGregor injury.
He hasn't, like your boy McGregor. He hasn't had. He doesn't get like he don't have like. He been in a lot of shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
He been in a lot of shit, but he don't get like the press that John Jones get. You know what I'm saying? McGregor.
Well, McGregor does more bad things. They do more with Jones when he does it, though. They get a lot more traction out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because McGregor has been just punching everybody, you know. Old folks and women and everything else. But when John does something, it's just blown up in their media. That much more, you know. But I'm sorry, Becky is channeling bad McGregor energy. It's like she just cuts copies and pastes off of whatever he tweets. Be like, oh yeah, that's good. I like that. That's good. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna act a fucking fool now, man. Yeah, that's why I think that she just goes there. Whatever he's doing, she's gonna be like, y'all put that on TV, you know, and blow up off of it, you know. You think she's really nice? The fans say she's actually really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's at least challenging the McGregor thing just for viewership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know there was these rumors about McGregor might be going WWE and all that shit. I was like, oh.
They've been doing that for what?
I'd be like, please.
They've been doing that since he won the belt.
I'd
right?
be like, please don't. That's a lot. I was like, ugh. I'll mute every
time.
time.
What about DC?
I mean, I thought, like, I heard the rumors too, but he would be like a commentator or something like that.
But no, I'm saying if he decided to be in the ring, would you mind it as much?
I don't know, man.
He can really slam people at least.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll do better than Velasquez did.
Don't even bring
and hey, Junior Dos Santos is on TV. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
JDS, he on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Arlovsky. I'm like, they jobbing to the inner circle though. I'm sorry.
I mean,
man.
but I mean,
Jake Hager's the only one that stands a chance. I get.
But I mean, but see, this is
for TV.
I know it is like
their home team.
Wrestling, it's wrestling though. If it was like the whole MMA board, then obviously, you know what I'm saying. But it's like, you know, you got to play into it that
that their strength is pro wrestling in a pro wrestling setting. I get
Yeah.
that. I'm just like, come on, man. Sammy Guevara be food right now. At least they should have fed him that guy, if nothing else.
Right.
You know, let Santana Ortiz live, but feed him Guerrero.
He said them boys gonna be food.
Guerrero he looks the most victimized. He looks like the first one you serve up. I'm just saying, yo. Whatever. Whatever. Hager, of course, is the one that realistically can survive, and even then, with Doe up in a cage fight, I'd give JDS over Hager.
Mm-hmm.
Just from competition alone. But then again, like it might be Hager's time if he's still in his MMA. You know, like maybe you can catch him now.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as off of just past accomplishments alone and better competition year by year, JDS has been the former UFC champ. He's knocked out Derek Lewis. You know what I mean? And Derek Lewis has been a contender.
Right.
Hager has been what they call can opener fights. Where you just feed a guy that you know ain't gonna win. He's been that guy in Bellator to me.
Yeah.
He didn't even participate in those heavyweight championship tournaments with Rampage, with Vader, with Corey Anderson. You know, he hasn't faced the real guys yet.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the test to see how far he can really go. Especially considering the age that Hager came into Bellator.
Right.
He came in his 30s. And granted, most of the top guys are in their 30s, but they've been doing it longer too. Just straight mixed martial arts.
This match was over before it began. Adam Pearce makes a terrible decision for the Mysterio family, but an absolutely devastating decision for the SmackDown squad. Bobby Lashley, with that legend MVP pistol, is a
Pay your dues. That was straight pay your dues.
This LeBron got ejected from the game for elbowing a dude. Like it looked like it was an accident, but dude was snapping. It was like he was ready. It was one of them things where they was face to face and dude wasn't really doing nothing, but then everybody got broke up. Then he started acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was like he was running around trying to get to LeBron.
Well, is he like a normal 6'3"?
I mean, he probably like 6'4", 6'5", you know what I'm saying? But it was like he was bleeding and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Compared to LeBron,
you know.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. And it was just like, dude, like, why would you act like that when he was right there in your face?
Bring that same energy.
Yeah, but it was like as soon as everybody, got, now all of a sudden you want to act, it was that.
Well, you remember that song, right?
And then they were saying like, but Westbrook was trying to get to him too, and then he said this how he was looking at Westbrook.
Yeah, what's
yeah, right? Yeah, what's up? They said Westbrook and DeAndre Jordan was like, come over.
But hey, man, like I said, that Onyx song, man. Punk mother. You remember, right?
Yep.
What's the difference? Yeah. There you go. All you gotta do is that's Adam Pearce's son. That's why he's getting preferential treatment. By like, quit playing, young.
Right,
oh, man.
right.
Tweeting that hope.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Bobby looking like Austin Theory is Marlon Wayans and Dwayne Martin above the rim, and Bobby Woodhurst. Yeah. See, that's what's wrong. You motherfuckers always playing. Yeah, play too much. And they like, damn, man, get a hug or something, man. Like that.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell, right?
Right. The dreaded roll up, yes, the dreaded roll up is undefeated. The dreaded roll up.
So should Finn Balor retire after this run since he's about to be 40?
No, man, Finn.
Do you think he's gonna be that guy to go to 50 something?
I don't know about all that, but I mean, Finn can still keep going. I mean, but who knows, man? By the time he decides,
I'm not saying he's gonna quit his house or retire.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't know how long his contract is. Everyone's
talking about
contracts coming up.
Yeah, okay. I think you talking about like, you like I was gonna say because I think
remember how many surgeries he's had just under WWE contract.
Yeah.
His neck and his knee alone, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Should he try to go back to Japan of all places?
Right. Okay, yeah.
You know
oh, yeah. I see him going nowhere but to like Japan or whatever.
Should he though? Considering the damage of Japan matches, what they're known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they would take care of him, man. You know, they would take care of him, man.
Because he's not a young boy. And
just because of who he is, you know what I'm saying?
And then he brought Bullet Club over, which gave them mainstream success.
Yeah.
I mean, he came up with the idea, but since the company owned all the stuff, Finn don't get none of that. You know what I'm saying? But he came up with Bullet Club.
What the fuck, man?
And Cody Rhodes, of all people, capitalized on Bullet Club more than Finn ever did.
Hey, what the fuck do Seth be wearing, man? Like, this dude outfits, man.
Like I said, the police be wondering what happened to Becky Lynch and why this drag queen's crying over the body. Like, no, it's still problems, man. He big time, you know. That's why I said earlier, you know.
Yo, man, this dude set the trip, dog. Set the trip for real.
Well, especially since the other guy's been fired, like he's by default now the new Drip King.
Yeah.
Yeah, since the other guy's gone. And Seth is just.
I got to get to Seth, man. Seth be out here fucking clowning, man. I got to get to him, man. That motherfucker.
I almost forget that he could still potentially be the best guy that got under contract.
Yeah.
Because he's taking the back seat almost for the sake of the gimmick.
Who is Bobby heading out in the crowd? What does somebody say to him? Bobby like, yeah, it's right.
How stupid ass. Look at these two tweet twins and shit.
Right.
He got his props at least. He got his soldier props.
Right. Like you're on the same page.
Mm-hmm. But here's a modern day hero, boy.
Our hero.
Even though, you know, he should have known better about the up, down, down. You know, he signed his rights away. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But now he's been public about it. Does he think he's gonna get a share in this now?
I mean, well, he about to kick off way more of G. Oh, and by the way, dude, I'm so happy G back, man. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be like what it used to be.
Have you seen the one girl? That's a writer now. She used to be one of the cosplayers.
I don't know.
Fiona Nova.
Oh, her. Okay. I mean, I picked her off the back because, like I say, she was I don't know if she was Hispanic, black, whatever.
She's half black, half French. Her mother's on the African side. Her father's on the French side.
Yeah, like it.
But both her parents grew up in France. I just remember her because all her partners was fine too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the slideshow. I don't know if you remember the slideshow.
Yeah.
Yeah, slideshow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's the only thing I even know about the new G4.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know, Gamer, man. I don't know who be a pro with his outfits, man. But he kind of like with his outfits. I think the way we responded to him is kind of probably like how the people was responding to the Rock outfits back in the day.
With those silk and white.
Yeah, the silk shirts. You know what I'm saying? And remember when they used to do the little show they used to have on the weekends, like the recap show, and they have a couple of matches, and they would have they had the Rock go to the store where he got all the shirts from.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Would he be going back home to Miami?
Mm.
Would he be going back home to Miami? Because that would explain the shirts a lot more.
Yeah.
That's what they wear. The Tony Montana collection.
Mm-hmm. Fella.
So is the bar back together for this one match?
Cesaro not on the team.
He only had his moment at the beginning of the year, huh?
Yeah, you see Jeff and Shea was like, nah, we ain't cool, bro. We ain't cool. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, what up, TJ? Hell yeah, I have Bobby, man. Yeah, Bobby got to dominate in this, man. He got to. Damn Shillelagh.
As I used to call it the Shanae. Back when Finley used to use it.
Oh man.
You got the Shanae. The big black ugly object. Racist. Racist.
Oh, Happy Corbin. Oh.
He's the reason why I had to move the team, Vine.
Man.
It's all his fault.
Man.
Oh, wait, is both of them on? Or is Moss just on the outside?
He's just on the outside.
And see, he's got the Miami stuff on too.
Right.
But yeah, old boy's commentary on that dude, you killed me.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes stank ass bum ass. And then when he got money.
Dude, he was gold when he was the bum Corbin. He was gold. Man, now it's like, man, make him broke again. Or make him the constable again.
But I'm just saying they might as well just have that match for no good reason. Is them at WrestleMania, McAfee, Corbin after all that. I know he done heard him talking.
Right.
Like, I heard all that slick shit you said on that bum.
Hey.
On some Ray shit.
Yeah, he should be
like, a motherfucking stick. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, he should have ran, like, if he goes back, I mean, he is a heel. He was like, heel Corbin. Man, he should have ran up on Pat McAfee like how Bubba Ray ran up on JR back in the day. Like, say it now. Mm-hmm. What? Say no damn Dudley. Say it now.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what needed to happen.
Right, he should have ran up on them.
Mm-hmm.
I am immortal.
I have this but okay.
Girl, I have no rival.
I mean, if Duncan McLeod took Super Soldier Serum, that's Adrian Paul right there. Super Soldier Serum. That's Drew McIntyre.
Yo.
The size differential the same. The chest hair, all that. That's Steve Rogers, Chris Evans right there. The same thing. Mm-hmm. Right there, boy. That's a whole other movie right there, ain't it? Shout out to Adrian Paul wherever he's at.
Yeah. Dude, it took me a minute to realize, like, some seasons ago, he was on Arrow, and I was like, and I was looking at the dude. I was like,
you didn't recognize him at first?
I didn't recognize him, and then I looked at it.
I don't recognize the character he was playing.
Yeah, and then it just hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, that's Adrian Paul.
Yeah, because whatever comic books that guy appeared in, I didn't recognize any of them.
Yeah, I mean, he was just like a bad, like, business type dude. He wasn't he had like no powers or anything, you know.
There's probably some type of comic book origin, or even other character, like
because
on the Daredevil show, the Owsley character, was a proper villain, like with claws and everything. But they made him just an old guy, in the office, and then he threw him off the elevator shaft because he talked about the girl or something. Do you remember? If I talk about Vanessa, boy, was a fist stone. Crush your shit, dog. We'll talk about my mom. Like, man, he ride for you. Can't say he don't ride for her, He's a better man to her than Vicious is to his girl. She gonna make her pay for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Waving the banner, the shirt. Raw, baby. Like Rain the youngster, man.
What is Austin Theory doing?
Yeah, Rain the youngster, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's one of them guys that got off lucky too, man. He could have been buried from last year as well. You gotta, be more humble, man. Gotta count your blessings, He was in the Velveteen Dream boat. It didn't sink.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Not any proof that he did anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the allegations were similar, if you remember. The soliciting thing via online and all that.
Oh, I should have known. Gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, Owens is a problem. Like, he's really that guy you just don't know with him. You don't know what he's gonna take personal. Like, man, you talking about me, dog. Like, everybody talking about your fat ass, man. What you tripping now for?
Right. Yo! just gonna piss off the whole roster, huh?
Mm-hmm. He's gonna get counted out. I guess that's the best way to give
Oh,
yeah, go get your
ass in here.
Hey dudes, youngin. Hey dudes, youngin. I guess that's the best way for Kevin Owens to get healed. He's to not do anything.
Right.
Because hey, he can put on a good match when he wants to. We remember those days. Hmm? You remember those days?
Yeah. Man, Kevin Owens a motherfucker, man.
So fine.
Say big. I don't know about all that, Durante. I mean, they was out, but that don't actually mean she got them. No, he was like, Becky got cheeks. I'm like, yeah, she had the cheeks out, but that don't necessarily mean she got cheeks.
So fine. In the perfect AEW fan world, does Kevin Owens also join the Elites as he knows Young Bucks from those PWG days?
That's what everybody's expecting. You know what I'm saying?
Well, AEW just opened up the door for fancy booking to come to fruition, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now you got Punk and Daniels.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen Adam Cole versus Bryan Danielson once, so why not again, right?
Right.
That's the time for it, you would think. Until either one of them becomes the number one contender, which is really the best reason for them to have a match to begin with, is for that number one contender.
Right.
At first, there used to be dream matchups only happened at NXT. Remember those days?
Yeah.
Adam Cole versus Ricochet could only happen at NXT because they never had cross paths on anything like that. How do I say goodbye?
Very different, especially with Madcap Moss and Co. And he is insufferable, but incredibly talented.
So technically, got a 6-on-1 advantage, huh? Because they got Madcap in their corner too, so that's technically 6-on-1. I mean, at least this is adorable that Jeff's getting along with all his former oppressors. Didn't Sheamus get him arrested last year?
Yeah.
Get him set up, so
yeah.
They cool now, huh?
Right, they cool, right.
Everything peace, dog. We living good over here, man.
Right.
Y'all Raw cats over there tripping, man.
Right.
SmackDown credit right now. Put tags in and out. Finally, some sort of offense here from Rollins. Got to get him into his corner. He's got him there. In comes Finn Balor.
I don't know what Austin Theory doing on the ring floor.
Right.
You don't want none of the action.
Right.
You the younger man.
Slow down the big man. Work the jump box, taking part piece by piece. Sound strategy. Everyone into those. Everybody has plans to get punched in the line. Hard shot, a couple of takes. Brooklyn, Mike Tyson, go to Brooklyn. I love to raise a pigeon against Mike Tyson, but here in Brooklyn, they stomping his house. Happy Corbin right now, absolutely elated at the progress of Team SmackDown. He can't get ahead at this point. To the cover, trying to get Finn out.
How did they go wrong?
5 on 3 for a second. Madcap Moss just said, I'm not a puppet, but he did tell me to say Team SmackDown. It doesn't mean you have to repeat it. Be professional. Oh. Right now, I have to admit, though, Team SmackDown working very well with all. Look at And try to wiggle free. To the cover. Has Finn Balor had enough? Nope. We heard the story earlier about Drew McIntyre being the one when he arrived. This Scottish man was drinking too much scotch at the time. He's all dialed in and living up to every prophecy. And look at this combination. The strength of Drew.
Racist? Someone drink too much scotch at the time. Racist. Racist.
Right.
Can't skate the line.
He gets going. You never know what's going to happen. He's an artist. He's in control of his body at all times, and the crowd walking up and let's get back there. He gave a second to let Finn Balor back into the match with a good shot.
I guess the only place that's safe is the NBA, huh? Is it a stereotype when it's the norm?
Mm.
You know, tall black guys playing basketball, that's what it is. You know?
Yeah.
It's one thing when it's, grade school, maybe,
Right.
or the mall.
Yeah. Keep his ass in that corner.
In the NBA, if that's just the life, is it still a stereotype? If it's the norm?
Right. Ready to roll up. Get your ass out of here, Moss. Woo!
It'll be over now for the fans.
The last one standing is Happy Corbin. A chokeslam. A chokeslam from the top of the backboard. Great move by Finn Balor just in time. Now you feel a sense of urgency from Finn Balor.
All right. Kill it, Finn. Oh!
You got him?
Yeah, Finn got Corbin.
Yes.
For the SmackDown team, but Finn Balor hits the coup de grace. It is now 4-4. Team Raw, SmackDown against all odds. I feel like I can breathe now. More peace all of a sudden. That was unbelievable to watch. Round two here. Jeff Hardy and Finn Balor. Gotta say, one-on-one, this is what I want to see. The creative offense of Jeff Hardy. The technical proficiency of Finn Balor. In this competitive environment, two men who have an extreme amount of respect for each other. Oh, absolutely. Peers recognize peers. Rip the energy right out of you. Look at that stomp right to the chin. Did he get it out of there?
Like the video game sequence.
Picture perfect elbow drop from Jeff Hardy. Problem is that offense to take out Happy Corbin. That took a lot of energy out of Finn Balor. Sunset flip. Drop kick. Could he get him out of there? Hook in the leg.
Come on, get Bobby and just mop it up, man.
Right, yo.
Hasn't Bobby beaten everybody on the other side? I mean, granted, Xavier's actually beaten him.
Yeah.
But he's beaten Xavier more times.
Yeah, he's
beating Drew. We know that.
We know that. He's beating. I'm sorry, has he even gone against Jeff? I can't remember.
Gone against Sheamus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have they ever went against each other? There we go.
I love that they at least everybody kind of showed the respect of moving completely out of Bobby's way.
Right.
The shockwave alone might work something.
Right.
That's respect. That's how you book Bobby Lashley.
Right.
Kind of that one time in Rise when they booked Jessica Havoc right, where everyone was afraid to get in the ring with her.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be how you book Jessica Havoc?
Yeah. Havoc the Machine.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder would they ever put the title back on her, in Impact.
Well, our friends going, or who knows if she burnt bridges or not? Because we haven't seen her and Allysin Kay together. Period. They don't take bookies on the same shows no more. So Tessa broke that happy couple up. That bitch. And she's short. I don't get it. But they're just gonna do the double back suplex.
Right. Like what?
Yeah, they was trying to really kill him.
Whispering to win.
They're trying to make sure he was gone from this match.
Right. Yo, ain't that a pin?
I think it was Seth that was the legal man.
Bobby fucking with Drew.
Yeah, I think Seth was the legal man. So he kind of landed on the wrong guy in a way.
Hell yeah, go after the biggest dude in the room.
And put him on the wrong corner.
Drew, who
now,
that?
when Bobby does that, though, isn't he like really actually kind of running to the thing himself?
Yeah,
impact,
right.
But making it sound loud.
Shane was like, well, that should happen to me, though.
All right, I'm out. So, Austin Theory's young girl molesting the gay bashing. Living a life.
He is feeling it. He's young, confident, talented. Oh, beautiful cradle. Look at this. Out into his Austin Theory. He's diving at King Woods. And energized.
You probably watched that boys, Ron Howard's footage over and over again. Like,
right.
Work being done. He's already lost his voice. Is he gonna do us a favor? He's gonna do us a favor? Nah. Saw his black on black crime getting in the way. Yeah. Black on black.
Woo.
Count that. This has got to be over.
Right. Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, so that's probably going to be huge fine.
But they're up, though.
You can understand why Bobby would be
Yeah, but they're ahead. 4-on-3. Now, but we need a real spirit, Bobby. And don't get took on the Claymore either.
Right.
bodies around here. Handful of people in the entire world to do that to Bobby last
It was nice that they had them guys in sync for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Lash, not Finn Balor and Seth. They're throwing twin sling blades out there, doing dives together and all that.
Yeah.
And they're almost like a team. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let me guess. Both of them don't get counted out, right?
The Team Raw still up though.
Yeah, let's keep both of them strong though. Nigga still good as hell.
So it's gonna end with the Claymore though.
Right.
But instead, we have a power-hungry ref ruling out
Wow. Does that look like a power hungry ref to you?
Mm-hmm. What you about to do, Seth? What's your sticky ass about to do? Oh, they're going MVP.
I think whatever Seth is doing is going to backfire on him somehow. What do you think? It seems like it's going to backfire, especially since he's letting him know.
Right.
Yeah, normally when you clue the guy in, that means it's over.
That's it, man.
He gonna mess around and get pinned.
Oh, I was about to say, Seth, you idiot.
The only thing dripping is his brains right now.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did Woods dirty.
They did him dirty, but I mean, against the right guy.
Yeah.
You know, if it was Austin Theory, I'm sorry, I wouldn't accept that. Sometimes it's all about how you book stuff.
Right.
It's an honor to be here with you. It's an honor to watch these five continue to battle it out.
I love the diving tag. That was great. Shane's probably gonna bro kick Finn. What you think? I'd rather he didn't, but he probably will.
Slamming him right through the canvas, hook in the leg. Oh, don't believe it. Not enough to put Balor away.
So two guys that should be enemies more than friends are now repping SmackDown.
I don't think it's water that he's been drinking in Ireland, but that's a good guess.
Racist? Racist implication? It's not water that they drink in Ireland? Is that a racist implication, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so. Is anybody gonna get Finn out of there? I can't back up the guy. Here comes the food.
Oh, shit.
We gonna get Sheamus.
Nah, not like that.
This is the one guy I want Sheamus to eliminate. Actually. If John Cena was a pervert, he'd be Austin Theory. Hide your kids. Y'all hide your kids.
Double boot to Sheamus' mouth. Are you kidding me? What a freak. Sheamus absolutely rocked. Right now, Seth, look at that snap suplex to the cover. Kick out by Sheamus, and he's got to be wearing down there at this point, Byron. This is so smart. This speaks to the experience, obviously, of Seth Rollins.
The fast and the foolishness. That's Austin Theory.
Between yourself and Sheamus. He is not tight with that chin lock. If Hardy could just watch. Sheamus has been called that stare. Top superstar for a long time. It's not because he's smoking shamrocks and he's lucky. It's because he's a tough guy. And how ironic is this, Pat, that it's Sheamus and Jeff Hardy, two men who had one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen.
Because of Aaliyah's pass, is that why they're booking her with Naomi?
I don't know.
You think that's what it is? Now we forget about that by having her with the black girl? Do you put it past the corporation to pull a move like that?
Right. Because everybody was sure like, damn, man, they got Naomi babysitting this chick.
I'm just saying, based on the past, all of a sudden they're like, that's what they doing? Word! So the question had to be asked, is there a correlation?
Right.
Is this just past coincidence?
Right. Okay.
Should we use the word deleting? Well, they say that about someone who commits suicide nowadays too. So that's like, is that appropriate to use that word deleting? I got like a Hardy reference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got that whole thing of Brother Negro and them. Yeah. Not a fan of that either, you know.
Right.
On a serious note, you know, suicide is worse than, you know, the Hardyverse.
Right.
Hardyverse is not that far away though to me. I wasn't that guy, boy. They have me like nah. The little Tubi movies that they were making.
Oh.
On Impact, like nah, son. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Oh no.
Well, Hardy doing the beating of the brow. He brought the CrossFit thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
he went there, huh? Since Seth Rollins always likes his CrossFit thing. He does. He's like a big advocate of it.
Oh, okay.
Like in his real life. When he's not, browbeating other indie wrestlers. Apparently his thing is all about CrossFit. When he's not cursing out Will Ospreay online. About sell some more tickets, kid, and then get back at me type of deal. Look at my bank account. That's like the type of comments he was giving to Will Ospreay, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's probably calling Dean Ambrose a quitter for quitting drinking. You're a quitter.
Right.
You're a quitter. Is he worse than Papi Chulo?
Oh, man.
Is he worse than Papi Chulo?
Papi Chulo.
Is he worse because he's winning by all regular ass rolls?
Yeah, you about to die now, Theory. Yeah, you were dead, man. So now they gonna be feuding again.
Well, Jeff got bad judgment because of, Should we go there? Leave it alone, let it slide.
Right.
Say less.
Say less.
All right. Turning point. 2011. Thank you, Jeff. Oh my! Sorry, I should have said that. Just go ahead and do the hate crime stuff. Just curb stomp them.
Mm-hmm.
Go home.
They go home.
I'm against that sort of oppressive action, but hey, I'll let it slide today. I'll let it slide today. Or is Jeff going to win this single-handedly?
Right. Hey, somebody at first it was like, yeah, Jeff Hardy sold Survivor loading.
I guess at least going to get payback for that theory lost last month.
Yeah.
He's going to get payback for that at least.
Mm-hmm. Self-managed. And just think, Kevin Owens walked out on him.
Mm-hmm.
It is now down to Jeff Hardy and Seth Rollins. Right on the numbers.
These guys are from two different generations, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Jeff was dying on TV when this guy first got signed.
Mm-hmm.
He was in high school when Jeff and them was on TV. Team Extreme.
Right.
Wasn't the night that he won the title? Wasn't that the return of the Hardys? That same Mania?
It might have been.
It was definitely the Mania where the New Day was hosting.
Yeah, yeah.
Jeff Hardy's from the whole generation before Seth, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a generational battle. That's like when Shawn Michaels put Ric Flair to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last memory I want to have of Ric Flair.
Yeah,
if I want to have any memory of him, I'll accept that one.
Mm-hmm.
On his back, out the game.
Right.
Not, backing up his son-in-law and his daughter and getting involved in Twitter beefs with Paige and them. And just let Ric Flair lie in that memory. People talk about, you heard what Ric Flair said? They can't talk. And go about my business. They're like asking me if I heard them do a song, nigga. Don't rub it in. All right? He still bear these trash rappers. Still.
Yeah, it looks like that's where it's going. Jeff might win this. Right. No more airplanes for Rick. Man, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm. It was at least an original reversal. Let the rope collapse.
Oh, yo, how many knees to the back have Jeff had, man? Yeah.
I mean, you knew when the knees came up, that was the start of the ending sequence.
Dude, man, I've never seen Jeff catch so many knees, man, during the Swan time, man, in this past year. I'm like, yo, man.
Well, it's become like in mixed martial arts when the guy has a crippling weakness and everybody exploits it. This is like the pro wrestling version of that or something.
Man, they had John
like Anthony Johnson in the chokehold.
Oh.
John Jones and himself. Donald Cerrone and calf kicks.
Uh-huh. Man,
or one of the ones.
Man, had y'all like, yo, that motherfucker had y'all, boy.
he everything over the legend. He said he wouldn't just be part of this team. He said he would lead this team to victory. Now, how do you feel about him? That's exactly what Seth Rollins did. Rollins earned it.
With his Faith No More theme music.
Mm-hmm.
Heroes going. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Is this a new NXT guy?
I don't know. I have no idea who the fuck this is.
Yeah, NXT 2.0 is getting worse. Matter Booker T is really smoking some stuff on that reality of wrestling, man. Got gladiators guys showing up. I think this is where Brendan Williams came from. Reality of wrestling.
Yeah.
But he found his way, I guess, or did he get released to it? I forgot.
Nah, he's still there.
Okay, he's still breathing, huh?
Matter of fact, he was there when Vince showed up.
Okay. Well, he wasn't in his mask, or was he wearing the mask? I didn't really notice all the people that were in the background. What did he have the face paint on? Or did he finally get rid of the face paint now?
Right.
Did he get rid of the face paint now?
I'm trying to think. Has it? I mean, he still had it last I saw him. He still had it.
Okay. He had it out there with Vince?
No. He didn't have it.
That'd been funny if he was still out there in Retribution gear and Vince just showed up, he clapping. Hurties be worthy. It's like, what is he talking about? Man, Vince gonna suspend your stupid ass like that. Look at this Tyson O'Neil, man. What think he'll do to you looking like a terrorist right now, brother?
Yo.
Calm that down, man. Stay positive, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I try to help black uplifters in wrestling here, bro. Am I wrong for that?
Man. Hey, cause this
Heroes make me give up a little bit, but
I know
they all split now. They can't be like, you know what I'm saying, together. Oh, there he is. You're right.
Yeah,
they can't be a team like on the indies like that no more either.
I mean, they would have to be something different, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, them guys weren't together before. They're probably gonna be split up completely now. You know?
Probably, maybe.
I mean, what's the likelihood that they be signed as a collective even?
I don't know. I mean, you know, I can still see them doing some type of stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe in their own company even, but I don't think that even like AEW would sign them as a group, like the Hit Squad or something.
Hell no, they black.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just in general, whatever name they come up with, you know. I can't see the likelihood they get signed by a company that really signs folks.
Yeah. I'm
just thinking that their likelihood of them even being a squad after WWE isn't even a probability.
Mm-hmm.
Really. It's a low one at best. I mean, Top Dollar might be a better commodity solo somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, Shane Strickland, people know him.
Yeah.
He had love back then, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You think the first movie should make it just go rock with Callahan again, like they used to do back in the old days of the Ohio territory?
Oh, man.
Especially with them having a whole company now.
Yeah.
Like Pro Wrestling Revolver. That'd be a great one-time showing.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But Callahan might be injured. And I don't know if you heard about the last show they were going to have with Wrestling Revolver Pro, this company. They were going to have...
Show ass out.
Yeah, but they were going to have John Moxley and Sami Callihan together for the first time in 15 years, right? Against the American Wolves.
Yeah.
That was the match that they were going to have. But then Callahan got injured during the Impact segment. I was like, wait, the Wolves is back too? I would have loved to see the American Wolves versus Switchblade Conspiracy.
No. What is it? That's Cleopatra's egg. Given to me by your cousin, The Rock. 25 years ago, he started his life service. Imagine that. And as a token of his appreciation for your life. Look at it, it's beautiful. He walked in here with $7 in his pocket. Look where he is now. This is not the stage pump that they use in Red Notes. This is the real thing.
You know what Roman's first response to me?
What's it?
The fuck that got to do with me?
Yeah.
You really want to say it right now. That's the look on his face right now.
Right, Roman Joe, they unimpressed. Like, hey, he say what the fuck it got to do with me?
Mm-hmm. Got him. That's my next contract. Cool.
Right.
Whatever. Now it feels like it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
It might be next on the list.
Right.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think Solo's ready yet.
Nah.
Put him on first, man, you know.
Yeah.
Get him in.
Seeing it move up that quick, I was genuinely surprised.
That's so heartbreaking, Ron. Hit Row literally got killed on NXT.
Brought him up just to release him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
After they got victimized by the Lucha Bang bus, that victimized mad people in the past.
And dude, I mean, it was like you had Swerve beat Escobar to retain his title, lose it to Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, good send off, man. Like straight up, like that. That was perfect, dude. That was like the perfect Swerve, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the main roster, man, and then, dude. Have you noticed that all of the releases have happened on a Thursday?
Yeah.
Dude, so next Thursday, every Thursday I'm nervous now. Every Thursday I'm sitting there, I'm sweating. If I'm a some of these cats nervous and shit, right on Thursday, I'm like, yo man, Thursday coming up, dog. Like, man, do I want to answer my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to check my email? You know?
So you think Trick should be nervous?
Nah,
What gotta do, man?
Nah, Trick fine.
What gotta do?
Like, shoot, if you a motherfucker like if you like on the roster, if you some motherfucker like a Dana Brooke or
oh man,
if you Mace, you know what I'm saying? If you who else on the roster that's just like hanging around like fucking Drew Gulak, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying?
but all the 24/7 guys, because they just released Drake Maverick
Again.
Mm-hmm.
Again. It ain't gonna be no sobbing
back
videos and get back
Don't
up
be
to
now.
right. Right.
Don't be just now.
Yeah, if you Cedric or Sheldon, you know what I'm saying? You know.
And will they just let him join his wifey on AEW?
It makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
It'll be great, but will they? You know.
Right. Is he now?
Maybe they're just saying that to be nice.
Right. Yeah, like let's take a good look at a lot of these cats in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to say where Montez is. What is that he got? What is that?
Well, they all got some box of some type of pastry look like. I don't know whose pastry this is, who they advertising.
Hey. They pizzas. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what's in the triple treat box.
Right.
So they're gonna like make people while they're watching this go just start ordering the boxes.
Yeah.
That's the mentality.
I guess. Like you might what? Everybody had some of them pizzas too. Man,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, like that's a good idea, homie.
Right.
Go cop that, Joe. This is what happens to our brothers. White man's pizza. Why? And he denied the brothers, though. Black on black. Black on black. Black on black. Why?
Who is
Why?
that with the fucking hat on?
Why, God? That's Dolph.
Oh, that's
Ziggler
Dolph.
up there.
Okay.
With pink hair, yes, fine.
Okay, I just didn't, I didn't even know who he was because he had the hat on.
I didn't know who he was because he had pink dreadlocks. Why does the white man
Man,
have
look
pink
at AJ. Look at AJ.
Unless you're a Jamaican top shotter,
What the fuck is AJ?
why are
doing?
you wearing pink dreadlocks, though?
Right.
Unless you're an active reggae artist, why do you have pink dreads?
Oh, Jugul that.
You either be thugging or be in entertainment. And Jamaican to have pink dreadlocks.
Damn.
Well, I guess if you...
Now he was throwing out motherfuckers on Raw too?
He was just taking cats out off top, man. That pizza got to be cold by now.
He about to offer this dude some pizza.
Do you remember Transformers, the movie from like 1986?
Yeah.
Bah, we've grown up.
We
Bah, we've grown up. We've nitty behind.
It was all good. Yo.
Fat shaming. Fat shaming. Fat shaming.
Yo, what?
Yeah, baby D. Yeah, baby D. Oh, see? Yeah, baby D. He thought he got away with one, see there?
Dumbass.
Thought that was baby D in there, man. I love how Otis ducked without ducking the clothesline at first. Remember? You see that?
Yeah.
At first, he ducked the clothesline just because almost too damn tall. He didn't even duck the clothesline. He just stood. He just ran right under just because he's too tall. Aim low, almost.
I guess it is every man for themselves. But I was kind of like, man, why is Raw guys eliminate? I ain't seen the SmackDown person eliminate SmackDown person yet.
Well, the black on black crime element is there too. Yeah, there's that.
I mean, you got all these big dudes up.
Well, you seen Raw's been self-destructing, in spite of itself with Kevin Owens. So the dissension is clearly on that side.
Oh,
what did they say was the most handsome competitor? I was gonna say that doesn't really factor into anything here. My hero's fine. I don't normally advocate for hate crimes, but I won't say it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, go on, Mansoor. Get your. It's like a horror movie. Like, Montez is right behind you.
Right. What up? What up, man? What up, Mike?
Did he eat all the other candidates? Commander Aziz? Is that how he became commander?
Right.
Off of brain power alone, he probably didn't get the job.
Yeah, he got an agenda.
He probably got the job off process of elimination. I'm just saying. And Gender inadvertently got top dollar fired by doing stupid raps on TV,
Right.
and your boy responded.
Yo, there's a lot of big boys in here.
I guess ever since the Andre Big John Stud era, it never fails, huh? Stanky.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Shanky.
You know, you ain't ready, homie. I'm the big man around here.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Commander Aziz, you next, homie. Yeah.
We're coming for you.
Right.
She go there. Black unity. Yeah, let's get Dirty Dogs out before we just self-destruct on the black stuff. Wait a minute, they really gonna have him eliminate them both? I was gonna sound like, was he really just gonna eliminate both these dudes? Huh?
Woo!
You think that was hate-filled?
Damn.
You think that was hate-filled?
Man, you see the way
I saw the way. That's
his
why I'm
back
asking.
hit off this
That's
shit.
why I'm asking, man. Do you think that was hate-filled?
Damn. Yo.
You think that was spiteful?
Man.
Well, what you think, man? They put some stank on that one. I'm just saying. Do you think that was personal?
Man. Oh, that's right. It's beef right here.
And Dave had nothing to do with it. Like, hey, you do your thing, cuz.
Right.
You do your thing, bro. Hey, come on, man. Yeah, I'll get you some hoes. Y'all know my record, man. You know my record. I'm out here, boy. Y'all for some streets.
Woo! Yo.
Got him.
Get your ass out.
AJ Styles, the Republican. Raw winners, baby. See, going after Raw, guys.
Man.
Yeah, no love on the Raw side, boy. At least Ricochet is suggesting that they all.
What are they thinking? What are they thinking? What are they playing?
They're probably going to eliminate Sammy. Yeah, they're going to eliminate Sammy. Do you think this is just too predictable, the way they're doing this?
Oh, he had him.
You understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, Willie? Sammy went there?
Man.
He's a Canadian. How's he a Jangoist now?
Right.
Talking to the Swiss guy like he don't know no English.
Woo! Almost took out every big man.
I'm stunned by the dominance we continue to see from Olas.
Yo, good playing, man. So, SmackDown guys are just. Save him,
Oh.
Save him. Save him. Save him.
Oh, yo, this gonna be raw beef.
More raw beef. This whole match has been raw beef.
Right.
They're winning, yet they've self-destructed the most. Just
Oh, they
dirty.
dirty. Oh, that's dirty. Oh, now I almost got to kill everybody.
Mm. If you value your life, get the fool. Black on black. Black on black. Well, now the Raw SmackDown guys have actually teamed together against Almost.
Mm-hmm.
So he's caused a cease between brand beef. That's cool.
Look at this man. 7'3",
Racist. You know, there's only one white guy beat on him now. Technically. Fear of a black man. You know, the hardcore fans hate that one, right?
One out of the way just in time. You better eliminate yourself, Montez, after that. That just made.
With his Michael Jackson glove too? Was that supposed to have like extra power to it or something? Was that what the point of the hitting him with the glove hand was? Was it supposed to be power? Now this is supposed to be a star-making moment for Ricochet.
Right.
This is just gonna be more of the same. I mean, we've seen Ricochet's booking in the past, so what will this mean, man? We're gonna do the dip, really?
Over 400 pounds. Good luck, Ricochet. Massive. And Ricochet gonna with 12 eliminations.
So is this like the perfect match for Omos still?
Mm-hmm.
Is this like the perfect match to actually display Omos?
Right.
Compared to like actual matches?
Right.
Black servitude. Black servitude. Am I yelling too much?
Nah.
The black servitude thing. You've been a good boy. I will get you this pizza now. Wrong, man.
Right. Who was that?
Montez. You gonna steal the pizza too? I know, right? Come on, feet. Then when advertisement interferes with wrestling matches, like a bug. You know, the exec producers of NWA Power, the current ones, are probably like, this is what's wrong with wrestling today. Corporate agendas. They've killed the product. Do you know her? You know her? I don't know her.
No, I don't know her either.
I guess she's through the DraftKings company. I thought maybe she was one of these new signees or something, doing like, commercial work as well. Yeah, I don't know her from no indies. Who that? What's she supposed to be? I forgot someone actually had an interview about making guest appearances for WWE versus doing the AEW appearances. You know, in dark matches and AEW dark and NXT and all that. I was talking about the differences between the companies in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
We're just there to do the round, so to speak.
Right.
Apparently WWE is a lot less friendly.
Right.
It's definitely supposed to be to keep your head down mentality, where AEW is like, you can network and meet people. Because, even when you're under contract, you can still do other shows.
Yeah.
So you can meet friends of friends,
Right.
You can meet somebody, know somebody, know somebody, know somebody. That's what WWE like, hey, don't try it. Do shit.
Yeah, pizza that they could get anywhere, anyway.
Like I said, man, corporate agenda.
Remember the trick. The one that lets you skip the line and get your finger licking chicken, finger licking quick. We'll save you a spot right by the door.
How did wrong with it be, man? They had a match between Apollo Crews and Bobby Lashley or something, one-on-one.
Yeah.
Their Survivor Series. And this was a KFC sponsored match.
Right.
Would that be enough to make people tune out?
Right.
Right. I'll yell racist or anything, though.
It tastes like this and feel like this.
What?
Like the cereal you loved as a kid, but also somehow healthy.
Whose signee is that?
And that's the magic of Magic Spoon. High protein, low carb, low sugar. With a taste you'll never believe is good for you. Get $5 off your variety pack today at magicspoon.com.
That's how Robert Stone used to look. You didn't see the commercial, never mind.
I called back.
You didn't see the commercial. I was gonna say that's how Robert Stone used to look back when he was Robbie E.
Oh, back when he was, wrestling, and now he
And
just,
swole, or at least. I'm like, who is this crackhead? Is that the same dude?
right. He must have been like, yeah, we need you to lose some weight.
That or he just got off some stuff. And had no reason to lose weight. Like, wellness policy. I got a detox. Try to sweat it all out, drinking kale shakes and all that, and then just like, because the shame of culture in WWE, man. I WWE how Triple H used to talk about some Chris Masters and all that.
Yeah.
Somebody like, damn, what happened to you? Somebody can't look at Robbie E like that, man.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
And Triple H, he was good for putting shit out there.
Mm-hmm. Except for himself. We saw the deflation with him now,
Right.
Especially when he got the initial dad bod.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like that last DX run that they had.
Oh,
that was not like 2002 Triple H.
Yeah.
Because, he looked slumped and everything then.
Right.
Being in the corporate office and only wrestling every 2 years, he looked a whole lot different from men's muscle and fitness magazines and such.
Right.
But yeah, for that brief time period they were still on the road, he reached that age, you saw it deflate.
Yeah, that was done.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm glad he decided to, go ahead and not overstayed in the ring. Like I think it was like he had. It's just amazing how he made a complete change 360 from his mindset from like when he was the guy wrestling to the business guy. I like it's like, and it's funny how we seeing how people are feeling sorry for Triple H right now because everything he built from NXT was completely taken away from him. It was pretty much like just destroyed.
But you can say the same about Triple H and Randy Orton back in 2005 when it came to the Ken Kennedys of the world, the Kofi Kingston at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Debunking their pushes,
Right.
So it's just like he's finally hit the other side.
Right.
But it took him going to the corporate office to do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the saddest part of his stuff.
Right.
And plus, he's been on the other side of it too, like earlier in his career.
Yeah.
With the King of the Ring thing and being a part of the clique, but on the
right.
wrong side of the clique. He was the one that got his push taken away.
Right.
Which is for the better, it seemed like initially for WWE because that was 2000. That was the 1996 King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was Triple H winning that one instead of Steve Austin.
Man.
No 316, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So no merchandise rights for Steve Austin back when WWE did that sort of thing.
Right.
They saw what happened with them shares. They was like, nah, that's what we can use for the product I own. So We decided to a high contract and don't give him nothing else. And the Rock stuff, woo! Them t-shirt sales, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Rama Bulls and Just Bringers and what was the one? Boost the Asses. And,
Yeah, man, they had so many.
I like to see a Punk's response shirt when he had knees to faces. Like Rock had Boost the Asses 24/7, 365. CM Punk had knees to faces 25/8, 366. I'm like, you're making culmination of time that don't even exist now. Word.
Right.
It was hilarious. 25/8. Like, yo, B. Is this a dystopian future where we change the calendar?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Is that what's going on? Man, he is so forward thinking. Man. He's awesome. Isaac Asimov shit. Wow. Gene Roddenberry. Walter Mosley. Man, Kevin Feige wish he had the mind of a CM Punk.
Man.
I'm just kidding. He'll kill himself if he gets CM Punk.
Wow.
He's far removed from those X-Men days when he was just one of the associate directors and exec producers on all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's grown up. Like, good thing I got a chance, boy. Woo.
Wow.
That could have been me on Dark Phoenix. Woo, could have been me. Thank you, Disney.
He said that could have been me.
Could have been me. Oh, thank you, Disney.
No, man. Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, man, like how Ryan Reynolds wish he avoided Green Lantern.
Yeah.
He's like, yo.
I beat it at the bus, yo. Missed my hairline fracture. Oh, happy days. Count Iron Man money. Like, still coming, baby. Scarlett Johansson, get that. She'll be all right. She'll get over it, and if she don't.
Yeah, she'll be all right. All right.
Sony came and took Spidey from Foggy last night. That's gonna be Sony Stone. He brought Spidey back home that night. One day. Since they're gonna kill Tom Holland, I guess, in the MCU or something.
Oh, man.
Whatever's gonna happen in that movie, I don't know. And they couldn't share forever, right?
Yeah, he couldn't spin him as easy as he did Montez at one time. Like, yo, Jimmy got some weight on him.
You know what? Like, I ain't gotta do all that. You don't take all that.
Right.
You need to try to dial down Riddle. Like, you don't take all that.
Right.
Mindset has never changed from the moment Randy Orton made his debut here in WWE. He earned the name the Legend Killer early on in his career. No challenge too tall. Training at OVW alongside some of the greatest to ever do it, the Ohio Valley Wrestling Tactician. Right now, Jimmy Uso.
Well, you can't say the names.
Right. I mean, like, you know, you had Batista, you had The Rock, you had Cena, Sheldon, you know.
Just play it all, man.
Yeah, man. Love you, man.
It's like the Lakers right now.
Right.
It's just a slump right now.
Nah,
it's just a slump right now, dog.
I'm talking about, dude.
Coming back, man.
Right.
LeBron was out for how many games before the elbow thing?
He like the last game Friday was his first game back.
And he back out again?
Yeah, he about to because he gonna get him a couple of games after that.
Oh yeah. So he's gonna miss half the season damn near off top. Seems like so yeah.
Yeah, he could be, but it won't. It could be, but it won't happen because DC gonna scrap anything that Green Lantern movie did. The Green Lantern movie is like the Hulk movie with what's the dude name? Eric Banner? Is that what's his name? Who was
well, that one was scrapped even before because it was Ed Norton that was in the last Hulk movie.
I'm talking about before that.
Well, the one that never happened. I don't count that one.
Yeah. That
2003 one.
Yeah.
When Nick Nolte had his mugshot in the movie.
Yeah, that one. Like, yeah.
He was still drunk.
Yeah.
That one, That was a prank. That was like, that was test footage.
He said that was test footage.
Yeah,
Yo. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay, so the WWE game that's coming out in March. Okay. Man, that's gonna be. Dude, you remember that one? I'm trying to think. Remember what was that one WWE game back in the day where right before
back in the day?
It was like it's like how they got all these releases now, and it's like, dude, they like ain't gonna be nobody on the fucking game. They say it's gonna be all legends. It's gonna be all legends on the game at this point.
Wow.
Because all the releases.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one year where they had a whole bunch of releases right before the game came out. And it was like majority of the people on the game wasn't even on the roster no more.
Was it like the 06 release?
I don't remember. It was just one where it was like majority of
was it in the 2000s?
Yeah. It was like majority of the people wasn't even in the game. I mean, but they wasn't even on the company no more. It's like
it had to be the like the 07 one maybe.
Yeah, I can
remember that's like right when most of ECW went out the door, but that was the SmackDown Raw ECW game.
Yeah.
So that might have been the one that you're talking about.
It was crazy. Then you had that one SmackDown game where it wasn't like no story mode or nothing. Basically, it was like, oh god, it was like this game barely got any replay value. But basically, like if you had a tag team match, Vince would be walking. He'd like, yeah, you got a match tonight with so and so. You know what I'm saying? And then that was it for the tag team championships, and then that was it. I was like, oh god. But they put a trailer out saying they're gonna have universe mode, GM mode.
But this version of the 2K20 is gonna come out in 2022.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
come out like now.
Yeah, but they announced it a while back that it was gonna come out in March. And everybody was wondering, was it gonna come out like normal? Because like I say, because they skipped last year because of how horrible 20 was. So they completely skipped 2021, and then they said this one was coming out.
So 2022 is gonna come out in 2022.
Yeah.
As opposed to normally it comes out like the year before.
Right, like it would be out now. You know what I'm saying?
So they're gonna wait until the proper year and we're gonna see what it's looking like. That means no Keith Lee. That's for sure.
I mean, and think about it, like, yeah, they gonna have to keep that because I mean, I wonder if this gonna cause delays. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what if they had like story modes in the games with certain, you know what I'm saying, certain wrestlers.
Yeah, as broken as the game was, man, it was hard to appreciate me and him actually being in the game. Because it won't happen again. Unless that indie game comes out and everybody starts getting added to that even more and more.
Yeah, because the Retromania, like, that's doing pretty good. And then you had the other one. I ain't even played it yet that I had got.
Well, the one that was going to be through Chikara.
Yeah, like, I got that one too, but I haven't really played it yet. But I heard people been liking that one. And that game kind of remind people of the old school, like, when there was a whole bunch of wrestling games used to come out. You know, it remind people of, was just so many wrestling games back then. But back in the
Where you
'90s.
had more than just the alternatives to the WWE brand.
Yeah. Like it was, when you had the Tecmos and the Saturday Night Slam match, it was just wrestling games. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really no company game.
So is this more like Slam Masters or is it more like Bring the Pain?
This
current game.
Like I said, I haven't played it yet, but like I said, it plays like an arcade game. Because the retro, it reminds me of the
So it should play closer to like Saturday Night Slam Masters than the modern day simulation.
I mean, like because the controls are pretty much simple. They're a lot simpler than the Retro Mania one.
Or even maybe closer to the All Stars games of WWE.
Oh yeah,
super moves.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, the action arcade game, they be doing energy blasts, but like I said, it still got the Chikara feel of all the crazy ass moves. You know what I'm saying?
And Beyond Wrestling, man, they be making me mad, man, when they be interlacing these women's matches with just Beyond Wrestling crap. Because they got a card that got Megan Bain versus Maxine Paler, but they got all the other usual stuff that they got Beyond Wrestling.
Yeah.
Especially the intergender part. I was like, man, Megan Bain versus Maxine Paler, that's what you can sell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That should have been on their women's stuff.
Right.
I think it's about to be over. How many times have we seen this already? On historic night on Piper.
But does it ever actually anymore go from this straight to RKO, straight to the victory? Normally it reverses every time he does a taunt for it now. So.
Right.
So it's almost guaranteed that it's not going to happen right off top.
Right.
So people need to quit getting geeked,
Right. Yeah, it's like it comes out of nowhere now. Literally.
It literally comes out of nowhere like it should. So anytime he geeks up for it, it's kind of like, it's not going to happen right now.
I
and
told
they might
you, man.
even pan it that much more for pay-per-view.
Yeah. Dude, Riddle, I told you, man, Riddle was the head of WWE, man. Because he got all these fucking moves, man. I'm like, Riddle was overpowered.
I mean, maybe it's a sign of a push for him. I mean, especially if he's got, living his best life, got the allegations behind him.
Right.
I'm just like, try not to bring that up. I'm sorry.
Woo!
Because, it's sad for Candy. Because it's totally backfired now. She's in line with Taylor Hendricks talking about where did we go wrong.
Right.
He's trying to be right. But she knows next now that Jay Lethal's on, man. He's going to offer Skylar a contract.
Yo, man. Yo.
Hey, babe, they got to open it on dark. Like, not again, Jay. You've been through this, man. Clean up, dog.
Hey.
Clean the fuck up, man.
Hey, somebody said that if Jay Lethal go against Chris Statlander, is that Alien versus Predator?
Yes. Yes. At least she got backup. You know what I'm saying? She got backup at least, right?
And people was like, because a lot of people don't know about the Jay Lethal shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people getting hip to, you know what I'm saying?
So they didn't get the reference at first, I guess.
Right. And then some people saying how they didn't like the signing because of that. And they like, he just completely just missed the you know what I'm saying? And people was like, and they'll be like, yeah, no proof or nothing. That's just hearsay. You know what I'm saying? But it was like,
I mean, as long as he didn't physically assault or anything.
Right.
I mean, if it's just as innocent as he shot his shot and buried her, I mean, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
But again, at least it's not assault.
Right.
OP, you was right. OP.
OP. Riddle is OP. I think they should stick with every other year actually. If they think people think of that about the sports games, that they should just go for every other year and just keep putting out like downloadable content. Because WWE by now they should have been like how the NBA 2K is where they that they upgrade as the year goes on. You know what I'm saying? And then when the season is over with, they stop because they always update the rosters, they update players, they add players. Like WWE should be at the point where they should update moves, update move sets, update gear, update looks. They should be able to do that. Especially the way the rosters change and stuff like that.
So would they also delete characters then from the list based on terminations and releases?
That I don't know. I know they can add, but I don't know if they can take away. That would be funny though.
It would be completely reflective of the current rosters.
Right.
Hey, we keep it real, son. I'm afraid that's why they keep releasing new games. Is almost to keep up with releases, you know what I mean? That was almost a 3D. It was a double team move, you know?
Right.
That was damn near a 3D. But yeah, I figure that's why they actually put out new releases just to reflect roster changes.
Uh-huh.
So Randy's back to be nice to be a fan. Probably not in person, but at least live crowds are supposed to be the faces, right? You can't be nice to people in real life. Hell no. That's a no-go. That ain't happening. Oh, never mind. You just did it. You pretty much did it on Riddle action. Now I see it. His heart can't open nigga on Riddle.
Right.
You gotta take this hit, young. Pay your dues. Unless you read Randy's Twitter. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't, and you told me about it, so.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, apparently, no.
How powerful is Cricket Nationwide 5G? It's like me in the ring.
Whoa, 5G is really powerful.
Correct.
Fast and powerful nationwide 5G.
Before you release,
man.
You couldn't get the right guys. I say it's one thing when you get the right ones. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do that type of life, get the ones that's, got the companies. You know what I'm saying? She takes the dudes that's, that later get buried and shit. She just got bad timing, don't she?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because hell, me and his ex ain't doing, other ex ain't doing shit, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Her other ex.
Yeah.
The one that she won't name.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Eddie Kingston's about as good as he's going to get now.
Mm-hmm.
They even at least got the wrong one. She might have done Eddie too. I can see it. It seems logical, right?
Right.
Oh, y'all hood right now, man. We doing that out.
Wow.
On the impact set, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all word.
I'm glad they're doing a 2-day thing, man. It's so much better, man. The 2 nights is way better. I just wish they would do. I wish they would do like Sunday as early as they did Saturday. As they do on Saturday. Damn, 9 years ago, man.
You know, remember Vince said that Rock debuted 25 years ago at Survivor Series. So, time's gone by, man.
Man.
And now they've both been in fast movies now.
Mm-hmm.
After Cena had them promos criticizing them for that.
Right.
I see what you was doing, man. I understand now, you know. After all those surgeries, right?
Mm-hmm.
After being on the road, losing the whole relationship behind it. And I guess now he's in some stable stuff now. Now he understands. See, it takes living to get there, right? And Sonya's still the best dressed in the room.
Mm-hmm.
On some man shit, which is sad. That's her, man.
Yo, who took the egg, man?
We're gonna have the Steph subplot on the Survivor Series show line. And it's more of a SmackDown thing. Technically, it's more of a Raw thing, but
It was Andy not garage. It was outside my door. No, wait a minute. Maybe it was one of those slimy numbers that production crew. Could be maybe one of the superstars. No, we are in Brooklyn. I hate to say this, but
Yo, we are Brooklyn, really? Yo,
subtle race.
Yo, man.
Brooklyn Zoom.
Damn, 3 a.m. Hey, man, why are you up? At 3 a.m.? Man, you about to get up and go to work? Because that's what time I'm getting up in the morning tomorrow to go to work. I'm getting up at 3.
So every superstar from Raw and SmackDown are going to be at Monday Night Raw tomorrow. How's the painting going?
Another super card to boost ratings or something?
I guess.
I mean, that makes sense to have it on a 3-hour show. Will there be matches now?
Man, you know.
Can we get matches on a 3-hour wrestling show? I mean, especially for 3 hours, man. You think the skits will be better at least, too.
Right.
So I gotta get rid of most of the streaming, man.
Oh, man, I heard that, man. I heard that.
5G is here, but the big carriers want you to sign a pricey long-term contract to get in.
Yeah, that remind me of when I was in Australia and like WrestleMania came on. Yeah, WrestleMania, it came on live. It was like super early in the morning like that. I couldn't do it. I could not. Try. Man, was out. I was like, ain't no way I could make it. Was like, I need to record this.
So when it came to going to Australia initially, did it just take like the basketball schedule to get you like acclimated to sleeping?
No, I mean like it was just that. I mean like when it's like anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sleep is sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's just that like certain stuff like it comes on like crazy early in the morning like that because of the time difference. You know. And I was just sitting there like, man, I can't do it.
The Kids Tonight Show. Word B. Should it be called the bedtime show? Take your ass to sleep. What y'all doing up? Should it be a daytime show for kids?
Right.
Question isn't why he did it. It's how he got away with it. The following is the women's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series elimination tag team match. However, each team will start this match. Eliminations will occur by pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification. Now the match will continue.
Is this the match you're actually waiting on? Or what?
No.
And the winner will be declared the Survivors. Introducing Team Raw. First, from Nashville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. Well, guys, 2021 is no doubt been the year of the EST with WWE. Without question, a history-making WrestleMania for Bianca Belair, who continues to increase her stock week after week on Monday Night Raw. But at WrestleMania, Bianca became SmackDown Women's Champion. Tonight, the EST is representing Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw already won the men's traditional Survivor Series matchup earlier on tonight. Seth Rollins, the sole survivor.
Ooh.
The most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella.
So she's like the alternative to Eva Marie, so she got released as well.
Right. Dude, that was such a waste to bring her back,
In the
man.
first place.
Yeah, man.
Or even initially. Or whatever. Like,
Right. I mean, it was fucked up. I mean, Corey did upgrade, but it's still the situation was
but
fucked up.
look-wise,
Yeah, the situation was fucked up, though.
I mean, as far as, character goes,
Mhm.
we don't know Mel's character, we don't know his ex-wife's character.
Right.
So looks alone, yeah. And why do those type of guys, seem fortunate in that regard? You know what I'm saying? That's the real question.
Mm.
Like I said, he looks like Junior CM Punk.
Mm.
Nowhere near the success that Punk had. Like, he
Yeah.
didn't get no 5-star match props from nobody.
Right.
Neville carried him through NXT. Only go solo, concussion. I'm saying, like, no one knows his accomplishments even before WWE.
Yeah.
Let alone after the fact. So,
Mm-hmm.
Punk even had, his Ring of Honor props before WWE. Hell, Corey Graves is one of them guys that's still lucky to be on.
Yeah.
Straight up, so. Because I think it's still sad that, Keith Lee has to be released and Corey Graves is still on.
Mm-hmm.
Ability alone, I put his mic skills against Corey Graves and kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Lee.
Rhea Ripley providing the brutality for Team Raw. The Team Raw is complete.
I still love the thing with him and Chris Hero, if you remember that.
What's that?
On NXT. When Chris Hero pretty much formally told everybody he was leaving. Like, he was going to come out of contract, but instead he was going to NXT UK.
Oh, okay.
As the American guy.
Yeah.
Which is what they should have kept doing, maybe even with Deanna Purrazzo.
Yeah.
Remember when she pulled that? But that became his whole gimmick, if you remember.
Right.
But then Keith Lee was like the basic guy to, give him his release on the way out. Like, just gave a straight spinning elbow, the roaring elbow on the ramp. And then he was still holding the mic like this. And he talked about it. And he was like, Nick cut his promo talking about, hey, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, cuz. Oh my God, and all that. And then like, well, sorry to interrupt y'all. So let's keep this party rolling, all right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the Street Profits came out too, like, hey, we don't want no trouble, dog.
Right.
Yeah. But I love that little segment that they had, you know. It was also funny too because that was the only Stacey Irvin match that he had on NXT as well. After that whole segment went down. I mean, the one that doesn't fit on that SmackDown team, man. Liv Morgan is like, who are you, dude?
Right.
Who the hell are you? I thought Mandy dyed her hair.
Tension between Shotzi and Sasha Banks earlier on today as well. I admire the guts we've seen from Shotzi just to stand up to the boss.
I mean, they are an eclectic crew at least.
Right.
SmackDown team, they're at least an eclectic crew.
Right.
I mean, it's, you know, it's a variety in this whole match. You got older vets, you got MMA folks, you got goths, you got ratchets, you got, you know, buff chicks,
Right.
you got typical bimbos, you know, you got Latinas. This is a smorgasbord right here, ain't it? This is as deep as gonna get. Yeah, it's like Shimmer right here.
Right.
I mean, Rhea Ripley's like Red Sonja up in there.
Right, Red Sonja.
You may have forgotten about that one.
Yeah, I remember Red Sonja. I heard they were supposed to do a Red Sonja like remake.
When and with who?
That I don't know.
And it will be the most beautiful woman self-proclaimed in all of WWE, Carmella, and Toni Storm.
We talk about polar opposites right here.
Mm-hmm.
She's not wearing the mask no more. She's not wearing the mask on this one. That's been her gimmick, right?
Mm-hmm.
The mask. Like she's an MF diva.
Carmella's personal assistants tending to her, making sure that the most beautiful face in all of WWE doesn't suffer any damage in this high-stakes pressure situation.
What India are they from? They didn't give her the mask. What happened? They didn't give her the mask.
With a kick right to the face of Storm, tag made. Here comes Carmella. And now Zelina gonna help Carmella. You're wasting more time putting the mask on. It's not a waste, Saxon. It's investment. We gotta win.
Okay, now she's snatching it away again. There you go, Miss New Booty. There you go, Miss New Booty. There you go. Tony time. Tony time. Yo, Shimmer fans are proud.
Mm-hmm.
I snipped her ring gear.
Here comes Sasha to go face to face with Bianca Belair. I'll take this rematch any day.
Yo, that's disrespect. You don't touch black girl's hair, whether it's theirs or not. I'm just saying. Is Shotzi gonna have to learn the hard way, Vaughn?
Shotzi. Great performances in matches with Charlotte Flair and Sasha Banks in recent weeks.
I mean, I think it might even be worse if she grabs Bianca's hair. I'm just saying she got to learn the hard way. That was going on here.
Bianca is the strongest, particularly on Monday nights. Shotzi's finding out firsthand. You know, Bianca Belair's had some frustrating outings recently on Raw, unable to capture the Raw Women's Championship.
She did it again.
Shotzi covered out and try to eliminate Bianca, and a kick out by Belair. Well, I don't know a great deal about Shotzi. What I've seen has been impressive. Extremely unorthodox in the ring, very unique style. And she's got a different attitude now. She said Sasha just pushed her over the edge. No more happy-go-lucky Shotzi, not trying to please anyone but herself.
And is the Tank officially retired now, or is that only going to be on SmackDown from here on out?
Yeah.
Oh, this is Tank.
Yeah.
And Belair continues to stop away.
I mean, she's got to come out in the Rusev at WrestleMania. Because remember that one, like, she got to do that.
Yeah.
She needs the real Tank, dog.
Mm-hmm.
The true no limit official joint. Nah. Should she have been the last one standing from the Riot Squad? I mean, granted, she was the first one there, technically, in the company.
Mm-hmm.
That's because they grabbed her from, a bikini contest and just said, hey, you want to wrestle? That's one of the Laurinaitis freaks right there. Yeah, like I said, Tony Stark probably could have came into a better contract and everything. She would have came in the bikini contest. She had to go to Japan, go through the Mae Young Classic and all that, right?
Yep.
Then she went back to the UK for it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. She would have at least been Charlotte Flair's mini-me by now. She would have just came in as a bikini model.
Right.
She just double whatever Charlotte's wearing. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
I probably shouldn't even ask this question, but what happened to Nikki Ashley?
Yeah, I don't know what type of mask. It's like they need a easier mask for her to put on. You know, all that damn hair, and it's about 80 straps on that damn thing. And then we still don't even like. I'm still trying like shit. Like remember when Cody had the mask? Like his shit wasn't that hard to put on, was it?
He normally kept it on. Like he would come out with it on too.
Right.
He wore it like in character all the time.
Yeah.
She's all applying it before matches or whatnot.
Right.
Like making a whole show out of that. She ought to just come out in the mask or not, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened to Nikki Ashley? Was she injured?
No, they just didn't put her in the match. That's what everybody's like. Why would you not have both tag team champions in the match? You know what I'm saying?
I was just trying to see if I had missed something, like where they lost the belts or something.
No, they still got the belts. Because like I said, and then they haven't like, you know what I'm saying, defended the titles, but then again they got rid of all the teams. There's no teams now. Yeah. So they basically just been holding they got
rid of former champions.
Yeah, you know, and it's like they've been beefing with like Carmella and Zelina.
But that's, you know,
but they ain't they ain't really a team, but I'm looking like maybe Zelina and Carmella beat them for the tag titles, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what's the point? It's no team, so it's like, even though you get to be on both shows, you know what I'm saying?
Disaster at the feet of Shayna Baszler.
And Shayna's the last of those horsewomen.
Mm-hmm.
And her and Dakota Kai are still from BRE repping, but they're the only ones from that.
Yeah, they're the only one, yep. And then with up, down, but they're taking a hiatus. You know what I'm saying? See, now Mia is back on Twitch now. You know,
I thought she was on Twitch the whole time. I guess she wasn't because they weren't allowed. Or
yeah.
If they did, they'd have to give shares of their profits. And all
I mean,
that.
it was like something they couldn't be on Twitch like at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought they had to share their profits on Twitch.
I mean, that's how it was at first.
Okay.
But then they started like
saying eliminated from the
and it was like the only.
Oh man, Mia is a cam girl now.
Hmm.
That make me want to watch it more or not? Okay, I'm at a quandary here. That make me want to watch it now.
I mean, because like no, she's still gaming. You know, that's all she's doing on her Twitch channel. That's all she's doing.
Dang it! How about times got tough, man? Just saying. Man. She might just retire then from the ring.
Mm.
She said she's gonna retire at 30, but then she got signed at 29. So
yeah.
But now she should keep her word or what?
I mean, like we see what the like I said, does she want to go back to the Indies or does she want to try another? Oh, does she want to try another company? You know, like
she said she's gonna retire at 30 just because of the Indies, really. You know, the whole self-marketing and all that.
Yeah.
Because she had a day job before the Indies, so maybe she can go back to that or just get another job similar. She said she's gonna retire at 30. She stayed past 30 because WWE.
Yeah.
So is Liv Morgan like between Diva and Goth or what? She's a Diva Goth.
Who was that?
Liv. You got the clear Goth, and then you got your clear Diva over there, and then is Liv between the two worlds or something?
I guess something like that.
Does she need to make the choice?
Right, like what exactly is she?
Like choose a side, Jedi or Sith, blood or crib.
Right.
Who you with? Who you with?
What up, Rudy?
Who you with?
Hey, the thing about the 4 horsemen versus 4 horsewomen, I never thought it was going to happen. I never thought it was going to happen.
They had everybody under contract at one time.
Yeah.
I thought it'd been just good to have to throw away Survivor Series match.
I just didn't think it was ever going to happen, you know, because
the 2 weren't ready.
Yeah, the 2 weren't ready. Yeah.
Marie Shafir is still the one trying, I guess, right?
What's that?
Marina Shafir is the one that's still trying, though. Right?
I guess.
Now she's the only one that's done any indie shows since the release.
Right.
Did she say why? Well, her lips said why.
Extreme charisma of Bianca Belair. Sasha Banks, no wrestler now. But on the ring, nowhere to go. Sasha Banks on an attack. Bianca Belair rolling to the bottom rope if she can. And Sasha able to roll through again. Bianca though. Sasha needs powering Banks.
You off me, little girl.
Bianca will not offer such an opportunity. Again, the power of Belair, the strongest in WWE. Holy slam, nicely executed. Belair is feeling it right now. Natalya knocked off the apron, but Banks from behind. Sasha wants the backstabber into the bank statement, but Belair knows Sasha so well able to counter. Face first into the middle turnbuckle. Right, Sasha Banks feels like she's got Bianca Belair right where she wants her. Thanks for catching.
Woo!
I forgot the hand sanitizer scented.
Yeah.
It was mostly alcohol. But it's scented though too.
Referee made contact with Banks. I think Sasha got out of the way just in time. And Sasha makes Rhea Ripley pay. Sasha now stalking Belair. You know, Banks will have nothing more than to spoil Survivor Series for the ESC.
That was a Farouk spine buster.
Right.
Bianca surveying the situation, realizing.
Yep, they sure didn't. They were just hanging around, you know. And I thought if they would have did the match, it would have been phone too, because the other two really.
Well, they come in for the running spots.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh.
Tag is made. Queen Zelina made the tag. I don't know if Sasha Banks is aware. She's about to become aware.
The mouse.
Yeah, baby.
35 pounds.
Nobody's willing to tag Sasha Banks. I mean, is Banks that intolerable in the locker room?
Now, she was the one with the thriving cam girl career before she came back to wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Zelina could be looking for the code red. And Banks able to block and now driving Zelina. Then first into the turnbuckle. 2 seconds. Here comes
So brown on brown crime. Is that what this is?
Right.
Backstabber. And Tony Storm now.
Woo!
That's one of the moves I can't figure out.
Right.
Very impressive outing tonight for Tony Storm. Morgan almost got the same fate.
I guess I'd have been too happy she would have done the live off top.
Right.
In a row. Like spamming a combo move.
Mm.
Tony Storm has looked Morgan rock. Waistlock standing, switched out by Morgan. Oh my goodness! Morgan back on top. Down and Shayna Baszler saving the matchup.
They look like good and evil variants of one another.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Pair of knees to Tony Storm's face. Baszler in by Morgan. And now Baszler sent outside the ring. And now Morgan playing. Tony Storm with Oblivion cover now.
No, that breaks my heart.
Yes, Juice Robinson is. Lucky man.
That broke my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Liv Morgan slowing the momentum of Tony Storm, which for a moment seemed impossible. It is now 4 members of SmackDown.
Oh, damn, forgot about Shayna. Shayna ain't the lead.
So did Vince.
You just feel the newfound confidence that Liv Morgan is operating with. And Baszler out of the territory, the clutch locked in on Morgan, trying to make a tag. And Baszler, smart move, blasting Ripley. Desperation time for Liv Morgan. And trying to drag Liv back into the SmackDown corner. Succeeds in doing so. And Shotzi's legal. Shotzi made the tag. Banks makes the tag as well. And Shotzi from the top.
I guess you didn't feel that pat on the bottom.
To Morgan. Now the boss,
What, you gonna do a better splash or something?
This is how it's done.
Is Shotzi gonna sabotage her? And not yet.
Yeah, right, not yet.
4-on-2 advantage. Team SmackDown was a little unwilling teamwork between Banks and Shotzi. It's now Ripley and Bianca Belair, the only people that remain for Raw. Hey, what a headbutt. Hey, Rhea rocked herself. Looking for.
Whoa.
No.
Damn.
Wouldn't that have been better if she would have just gone to a power bomb with the arms the way she did it?
Right.
I guess Rhea's not going to come back like she did that one Survivor Series.
Right.
Or even worse, the War Games match. Her and Candace came back.
Oh yeah, that made no sense.
But they're trying to sell her as OP, right?
Yeah, at the time, yep.
And then she won the NXT title next, so I mean, at least it was progressive, It didn't lead to nothing like Keith Lee when he went to Survivor Series, repping NXT, only to face like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns and be one-on-one with Roman. And then what happened when he was actually on the main roster?
Right. Damn.
Is it gonna be a wash?
Yeah, Bianca the only one left.
Or she got us a clean sweep now.
Right.
Can't beat Becky, but she gonna wash this team.
She the loneliest.
She got a whole man. What's he talking about?
No, I'm talking about in the band.
I know.
The loneliest.
She still got a whole man, though. Shayna Baszler is the one that don't need one.
Right.
Sorry. You know it. She's probably Peter Shotzi low-key for all we know. Shotzi never claimed allegiance, so.
Right.
Yeah. Say less.
Yeah, so I wonder, that's when
what were you saying?
I wonder, if somewhere around her is when the Shotzi shit gonna come to a head.
It'll probably actually be the thing that cost them the team match.
Right.
Bianca's gonna mess around and sweep the whole squad.
Right.
What was that one year? Somebody almost did that, on the Survivor Series all the way back in 90. It might have been Iron Sheik or somebody.
Here we go.
Trying to keep the pace. Oh, maybe not. Thanks to shove Shotzi unintentionally to Shayna Baszler.
Oh, you done made wrong one man now.
And Baszler. Now the captain goes off on Baszler. And now Natalya grabbing Sasha. Team SmackDown is just falling apart.
She was in the ring. She was in the ring, though. She was in the ring. The count should have been broken. Right. They should have done it over again if you had to. But. She doesn't care about your sign, kid. She's in heel mode right now. They're doing the Shield.
Right.
They're doing the House of Justice whole deal, man.
These are insurmountable odds for Bianca. Oh, all Bianca can do is just fight. Fight for your life right now. Fight for your Survivor Series life. And that's what she's doing.
So Shotzi is John Moxley by default, right?
Right.
She's the dirtiest one. Maybe she's not actually the dirtiest one. She looks the dirtiest one. I'm just saying. Hypothetical. It's totally hypothetical.
Baszler trying to offer some moral support. Bianca rolling out Natalya, shoulders her down. Natalya has been eliminated. It's now 2-1.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Game 4, nigga, come back. That was funny what you just said. They're about to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory instead of saying snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. That was a nice reversal word.
Uh-oh. There's the power. Face first goes Baszler. Bianca Belair to eliminate Shayna Does. And we're now down to Shotzi and Bianca. Has been eliminated. Are you kidding me? I cannot believe what we are witnessing right now. It is now one-on-one. Bianca Belair was down 4-1 at one point. Belair still swinging. Only one to focus on at this point. Anyone's advantage, anyone's game. Shotzi, Bianca Belair. What an opportunity and a moment for Shotzi from SmackDown. If she can be the sole survivor for her team. Bianca Belair, though, looking to
So should Shotzi at least give a shout out to Kevin Harvey?
What's that?
Should Shotzi Blackheart at least give a shout out to Kevin Harvey?
Wow.
I'm saying, man, I remember 2016, never hearing of Shotzi Blackheart, and they had a live feed before the first Rise show was going on. And Kevin Harvey's a part of it, man. And look where she's at now.
Right.
You can't find him now. I was going to say,
Oh,
look where he at now. Where he at, though?
This is what Sasha Banks was afraid of. That Shotzi didn't have the killer instinct necessary.
Hashtag free Kevin Hart.
Which is great for us on Raw. Shotzi looking for tornado DDT by Belair. And now Bianca Belair. Over the strength. Shotzi up on her shoulders. Kiss of death. Bianca Belair.
Clean sweep, baby.
Clean sweep, baby.
Black power. I did this.
Right.
She can literally say that, man.
Right.
She can literally say that.
Right.
This was of the utmost importance for Belair to get her career back on track. What a performance, overcoming what we thought were insurmountable odds. The EST stands tall as the sole survivor.
Yep, Dewdrop, you next.
Hey, she just got on, man, you know. Hey, it's good for Dewdrop, you know what I'm saying? She could have been on the list, dog. You know what I'm saying? I just congratulate her for getting this far. It's just too bad her name is stupid, but whatever. You know. She got there, Ryan. That's what's important. Hey, even more credit to her, she never goes back to the indie scene now.
Right.
Because one never knows
Right.
when the dreaded list will occur. One doesn't know the penny of the Vince.
The vent.
Awesome fight. Thanks. It handles well. You can bring home the action of WWE with the WWE Wreck and Slam Cycle. Wreck and Slam Cycle comes with breakaway parts.
What are these, GoBots?
And trash your way to victory. The WWE Wreck and Slam Cycle comes with Drew McIntyre.
Doesn't this remind you like some of the stuff they had in the Ninja Turtle sets?
Mm-hmm.
Those disassembled vehicles that they would have.
Right.
Or they would have like home base in there with like a rocket launcher come out the shell back of the truck. And all
Oh, man.
yeah. That's why I thought of like either Ninja Turtles or GoBot shit or something. Oh yeah, just because it's Sunday and watching YouTube, saw a really hateful hot rod tutorial.
As a matter of fact, you're looking at the great one. Is that what you think? Yeah, that's it. It doesn't matter what you think. Oh, Becky Moran performance. Becky and Rock working in tandem.
Oh yeah, this was I guess the same year that Becky and Seth faced Corbin and
Lacey Evans. And remember when Lacey Evans had like Seth?
Why is she not released? Matter of fact,
Because she's not pregnant. No, she just had a baby.
they ain't stopped people from getting fired before. Ain't that what happened to who's the redhead chick, Mike Bennett's wife?
Maria.
Marie Canals.
Yeah.
Was she pregnant too?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
A question.
Don't people like Maria Kanell's more than Lacey Evans?
Yeah.
There you go. Or is it because she's blonde and Vince is going to keep her around for that reasoning alone?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? I'm saying Mia Brady ain't stopped it before. That's why I was wondering. Is it just a blonde preference thing? Wow. Big up to Brooklyn. Is he doing a Taz impression? Huh? Is he doing a Taz impersonation or something? Is this a diss? Is this a subtle diss?
Wait, what you just say?
Probably something about Brock, the way he looking.
We should answer that question of Adam Pierce. Since Pierce.
It's COVID time, man. Damn. You spitting on people. Yeah, wear your mask. Doing all that.
Melvin Booth.
Nasty white means.
Especially
Sorry.
Hartley. FBI.
Monetization.
I want you to help me catch the most wanted art thief in the world. The Bishop. You look awful.
If I did partner up with you, we still only have one brain. See? Easy peasy.
How's it going with your partner in crime?
This is a marriage of convenience.
I want to divorce her. Yes.
Here's the last thing you should know. Trusting a thief can be dangerous.
Oh, what a tough.
So, I guess they still have a Netflix deal of some kind.
Who was that?
WWE. They had a sitcom, remember?
I don't know if they doing that.
Well, they had a sitcom, remember?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they must have something still going in the works with these Netflix people. They're still, you know, be advocating for Rock stuff, you know, he ain't gonna come back. You know?
Right.
They ain't got no $30 million to get no Rock. They can't keep these other people signed. They should have Brock on, honestly.
It's called service.
You know, until they just have no other choice. But they keep him on payroll just to. Well, they think Tony Khan's going to get him? Are you an advocate of this?
I need to watch it.
So you are an advocate of this?
Like I said, I gotta watch the first one before I watch that one. Because it's supposed to be a trilogy, you know. Because you know the Rob Zombie ones that was before these, it was only 2 movies.
TikTok did better. Mike Myers better than he's been done in 20 years.
Right.
Aubrey.
Mm-hmm.
How about Pennywise? How about I'm big time? Living in the sewer. Yo, dog, my apartment,
Right.
$4,800 a month. You ain't moving like me. I'm like $4,800 a month. Where you at, Manhattan? Nigga? That's some, James St. Patrick rent, ain't it?
Right.
Big rich town ass nigga. You next door to Tommy or something? He's also a serial killer, right?
Right.
Big rich town. What the damn? Who are these old white bras blinking at people, man? In England. They ain't supposed to even have guns in England like this. You gotta go through some. Apparently, you gotta go through some real means to get guns in England like that.
Right.
Not like America. They don't have legalized hunting in England, I don't think. But these hoes just got. They got Jason Statham guns and shit.
Right.
Man, they the transport. Like, what the hell is this? Y'all age of 48 and 49 out here?
Man, they ain't gonna do nothing with the Hurt Business, man. Like I said, we was talking about that earlier, man. It's like day one. So that's the next pay-per-view. Day one, because they're not doing the TLC like they usually do in December. They're not doing it this year. So they're gonna skip from now all the way to the 1st of January. And then obviously the Royal Rumble will be later, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot, Goldberg killed the Hurt Business overseas. Huh?
Man.
The skinhead guy beats 3 black dudes. That says all you need to say about the Hurt Business, what the WWE thinks of them.
Right.
How do you recover them from that? The 50-year-old man beats all of them. It's like taking the sequel, the straight-to-video version.
Right.
Thanks, Saudi Arabia. Your real treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So is this what you were waiting on?
I mean, it wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying?
They're just hanging out, just hanging out.
Yeah, just hanging out, man. You know, like I said, dude, because this had to be, but this should have had to be one of the,
at least advertised.
Yeah, the build up, man. Like I said, man, them having that damn Saudi shit fucked up everything. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, them having the draft and they didn't have the draft. They had the picks take the draft, like everybody else draft, that it didn't go into effect after, you know what I'm saying, Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Like Crown Jewel, like that was 3-4 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Just then
talk about that, and then Survivor
Series,
no mention.
Yeah, you know, it's like you barely did anything, you know what I'm saying, to build up for it like normal. Like I say, man, them Crown Jewels, but the one thing I will say, like I said, I have never watched the Saudi show, but at least that show did have a lot of implications. Usually the shows don't mean anything. It may be one match that means something to the storylines, but a lot of matches are meant. And from what people say, that it was actually a good pay-per-view for once. You know what I'm saying? But still, it messed up so much stuff.
You know what was the best part of the show?
Was the
I didn't watch because I didn't watch it. That at least Lesnar lost.
Mm-hmm.
At least the Samoans got the gang up on the way, man.
Yeah.
Because Hurt Business. I was like that Rittenhauer boy, huh?
Oh God, that shit.
Yeah. Man, I should have brought it up to your screen. I'm sorry.
No, but I mean, like I say, man, it's like, but always surprised though. Always surprised at the motherfucker, especially the way the judge was sucking his dick and shit. All the shit the judge was doing. Well, you talk about the fix was in. Boy, it was almost like the judge was like, "Come on, man, come on, man. I got some cheeseburgers. I'll suck your dick." Like, come on, man. Like, yo, the fix was in.
That thing was made of aluminum.
Right.
I mean, he's strong, but man, that thing went through the mat directly underfoot, perfectly folded. Oh, that's literally Clark Kent shit right there. So this is really going to be Thor versus Hulk level?
Right.
Is Jeff Goldblum going to call the match?
Right.
When superpowers collide?
Mm-hmm.
So in spite of what happened earlier, I guess the bloodline's at least going to run in.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't say face earlier. That's kind of the sad part.
Mm-hmm.
They got beat by a team with less experience than them as a team.
Right.
I mean, should they have at least kept the bloodline strong for this show, if nothing else?
I mean, because it's like, but if they was gonna lose to somebody, it was gonna have to be to somebody like Randy.
Just because it's Randy, huh?
Right, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna have them just lose to like just, you know what I'm saying?
Hurt business.
You know, or it's gonna have to be it's gonna have to be somebody of a certain stature for them to lose. And every time they
Do
lose,
they feel like Almost and AJ wouldn't be ready as a team, perhaps?
I mean, but like I say, man, you gotta like.
I'm saying because Almost, as far as proper back and forth matches go and telling story, you think he's just not ready for that, even with AJ's help, walking him through it. Do you think that's why that wouldn't have been the team to do it? Visually speaking, you can sell Almost against anybody.
Right.
Match work is a different matter. That's why I was asking earlier about a battle royal,
right,
being a perfect setting for Almost.
Yeah.
Where you don't need that type of ability.
Right. And then it's like, what do you really expect Almost to do, wrestling wise? What do you expect him to do?
You know what the irony is?
What's that?
That the actual old school battle royals from like the 1910s and 20s, Jack Johnson was actually in those battle royals. That boxer.
Yeah.
Like they were literally just black guys, like in numbers like that, fighting each other before you had proper so-called white boxing bouts.
Yeah.
But that was what black fighters were actually relegated to professionally back in those days. So how appropriate is it the biggest Negro they could find at least won this one tonight?
Right.
It's all full circle. Almost as Jack Johnson, except for what white movie's done to kidnap. I vote Carmella, but maybe it'll be the smaller one, Liv maybe.
Man.
Just walk around.
Man, you're gonna have one like Black Snake Mall.
Like, you know she can't cook, right?
Damn.
She didn't hang around them type of chicks, man. Ruby?
Yeah.
Logan? Nah, them ain't them chicks, man.
Nah.
Savage broads. They try to make her savage. Like, she ain't built like that.
Liv not built like that.
She's not built that way. I don't even know where Heidi got it from half the time. You remember the day she was getting bounced around that show?
Right.
Like, did Sarah just geek her up? Like, no, we doing savage shit,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got a savage man, we do savage shit. Like, quit gassing, yo.
Like,
quit playing. Who made you? Like that question TK Kirkland always used to ask, who raised you? Who raised you? Wolves. Oh. So do you think that this match should have happened sooner? Maybe even while they were both on the same brand?
Right. I mean, because people thought eventually that was going to lead to before Big E went to
Raw.
Yeah.
It should have happened sooner on SmackDown.
Yeah. Because obviously, somebody's going to have to be built up, you know what I'm saying, to beat Roman,
It should have been Big E.
Yeah.
Because they were on the same brand together.
Right.
That should have been the 2022 move. Instead, Vaughn, what they go with the tried and true method of what? Black on black. Why, man? Why? Just why? Well, what, the Usos could probably say something to Roman about himself?
Right.
Finally?
Right.
After what, how many years? They ain't been able to say nothing to Roman.
Right.
Fast for you. He done choked them both out. Then got them in line.
Right.
Now they doing the bidding, doing the laundry.
Hey, you know what? I just noticed that he got like CB got on the All Might gear. They show the colors too, right? Right.
Well, it's still been in theme with, you know, the New Day stuff where they have whole social commentary or, you know, some type of Easter egg within their costumes.
Yeah. Man, like the Fuji's girl Biggie had. Or he had the one girl that had what was it? Was it shit.
Which show? Which
It was a while ago. It was like on SmackDown, like it had one. It was it not Med. Was it Blue or was it Med? Which one it was? You know, like one of his girls was inspired. You know what I'm saying, by one of them.
Mm-hmm. Because they were probably in California. Shouting out the homies with the gear.
Probably.
Because all they do it kind of based on the territory that they're at.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll almost be like a reference to something of someone from that town.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they've been to New York, they've worn Basquiat inspired gear in the past.
Right.
Yeah. So if they wore something from Blue or MED, they were probably like Oakland or something.
Uh-huh.
Close to where they at.
Yeah.
Where they'd be at the studio recording. Well, maybe they'll do a Planet Asia one day. Gold chain rep. Yeah, I was repeating the wrong song from Planet Asia one day. The song Gold Chain Cocaine. I can't be singing this song. Oh, God, no. What am I doing? This is catching though, man.
Mm-hmm.
You went back there to them days? You went back to them days?
Mm-hmm.
Yoko, man?
Man.
Come on, man. Come on, RP the homie, man. Leave him out of it. Leave him out of it. And what places he have talking about it even? Right? Shut your ass up, man. Fuck out of here, man. Get the car ready, B. It's gonna be a short night, man. Play too much. Bring up my cousins. You know what I'm saying?
That bodes well for Big E. Baseline by Big E. Separation created by Reigns. A couple of elbows and now a right hand on Big E. And Roman Reigns are right as well. And the two champions exchanging blows.
I mean, Roman did get kind of close to doing cinematic matches, as they call it. He was having mad dialogue in an in-the-ring match for a while.
Yeah.
Like, where's the mic at? I can hear him clearly like this.
Right.
You know?
Roman unloading on Big E. Defeating the WWE champion.
Like when Jimmy did the running, like, don't kill him, man.
Right.
Don't kill him, no. Let him live, homie. Don't know what's going on, man. They choked him out, too. I mean, it sounded like Q, Bishop, and Raheem. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? What y'all got me watching, man? Now this match is gonna turn to colors. Yeah, that's all we need.
Mm-hmm.
Just an elbow, just a smash mouth.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just go back to those days of Rick Rude, Steamboat, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give us that. That'll be good.
It's the best Big E we have ever seen. Throwing his confidence each and every day. Big E, thundering right.
So were you inspired to watch Cowboy Bebop? The series?
Yeah. Oh.
Rolls out of harm's way. Big brain on the head of the table.
Like I said, it might have been the live action element, but they seem to just add more at least to just their interactions as, characters between Spike and Jet.
Big E relies on his incredibly powerful legs for much of his offense, his explosiveness, and the big ending in particular. Roman Reigns, a drive by a Big E, drops him to the floor. Let's take another look at this. See if he can essentially injured his knee, hit the apron hard on the splash, and came up favoring the left knee. Roman knows that too. That's why he's the champ. And Big E backing his way toward the corner. Roman Reigns realizes Big E could be hurt here and taking advantage. Blood in the water for Roman. Oh! Colossal!
Whoopsie! Right.
And that took me back to the Sub-Zero days.
Mm-hmm.
This is the pace. Oh, we are very well aware of this. The pace Reigns loves. Covering out Big E and a kick out. In control, slow, methodical, punishing. Just sucking the life out of Big E.
You think that the January 1st pay-per-view is going to go this long too? They're going back to this these days.
Right, yeah, because like I said,
They didn't start till 7, so they're doing late shows again. They're going back to those days.
mm-hmm.
And of course, it has to happen once I have to get to work earlier now.
Mm-hmm.
Jerks. He disrespected you.
WWE champion Big E. Could that be the difference maker? The head of the table is one who demands to be acknowledged each and every night out in front of the WWE universe. So the fact that there were New Day moments ago might have shaken the Universal Champion. So much for that attempted rally. Dropping Big E. Covered out by the Universal Champion Big E this time at 2.
Has the crowd also been taken out of it?
The tribal chief. But even he is flustered by Big E's great boot right to the mouth. Only 2.
Only 2?
Shut your mouth, Brooklyn. Shut your mouth, Brooklyn. Come out there and smack their faces, you understand me?
They're kind of quiet anyway, bro. I mean, I'm not hearing nothing. But they're live, so they can probably hear.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, close to where Heyman used to dwell.
Mm-hmm.
He was familiar with East Coast, definitely being in hoods. They worked in Philly. There he go. West Side.
Mm.
I don't know if you heard that he paid for someone's wrestling school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's another aspiring young black female wrestler.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you heard about that stuff with him? Yeah, the story about him and the one guy.
That's in his group, or
not WWE. Well, they fired him, but the ring announcer for SmackDown.
He got caught up in the releases?
Yeah, but that was before.
Oh, he was released way before that?
No, like that long ago.
Because I'm assuming the guy was still in the contract that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So
basically, it was like something where he said he was gonna sue West Side Gun for using like his
The sound bites, like
yeah,
he
like
said it was announced, so he was announcing.
Like I said, I don't know exactly what it
He
was.
thought he had lay claim to getting a lawsuit of his own, even though he's a part of a product.
Yeah,
and he's working on WWE.
Mm-hmm.
But he thought that he could have some sense of ownership where he could sue Westside Gunn.
Yeah, and then he was talking reckless and all crazy. And like I said, he's done this before. You know what I'm saying? And
with who else?
It was like when Leo Rush said he was gonna retire and shit. And he just said some shit out the blue. You know what I'm saying? And Mo was like, "What the fuck this shit come from?" Clearly, he got issues with Leo Rush. You know,
Clearly, he might have issues with black people.
Hey, that's what motherfuckers were saying. You know. Mm-hmm. But then they was talking about how talking about like his wife and shit, his ex-wife or whatever. Mm-hmm. Talking about how much of a piece of shit he was. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Man, it was like I'd probably say it was about a week or two after that whole shit. It was like about a week or two after that shit went down. Where it's like about I get WWE lawyers and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's when he thought that.
And then they released his ass.
That's when he thought he could get money from something that's a part of a product. Mm-hmm. Like he didn't know if Westside even went through the company to get the soundbite. Because by all accounts, it wouldn't even be his business whether they did or not. Mm-hmm. And even, he just took that to heart then to hear his own voice on something else.
Mm-hmm. And it was like, you probably don't even listen to, you know what I'm saying? What was like Westside Gunn, you know?
Maybe it was the son, I don't know. It took someone that was listening to it, probably. Mm-hmm.
And they like, man, do you know who the fuck you talking to? Mm-hmm. Yo, the motherfuckers, man.
Because they street still?
Yeah.
And also, again, just from the legalities alone, that was on a whole nother product. Like, even if you hear your voice, you don't necessarily know if they paid for the sample or not. Mm-hmm. I know it's a Rock Marciano problem, but even still, like, that ain't got nothing to do with him. Mm-hmm. It's not his voice, technically. It's WWE's voice.
Just the pace to expect it.
He was just in his feelings, and then it just backfired heavy on him. Because Wale's done it a lot of times. Mm-hmm. And that's, like I said, that's up to the company to put in a lawsuit if they find out this stuff was being used or not. Mm-hmm. Like when people put up YouTube videos without permission. Mm-hmm. Most of them are going to be without permission because who's really going to call and ask the office?
Right.
For one, when they post some of this stuff. And again, that's up to their discretion. Or if even YouTube wants to say, you know what, can't do that. They monitor a lot of stuff themselves, right? Or maybe even depending on what the popularity of the page, how many viewers, subscribers. Yeah. He brought this back. You remember those days?
Right.
Yeah. Because YouTube gets a lot of that stuff before it has to go to the company that published it in the beginning, right? Yeah. With their strike system. Uh-huh. Yeah, so. Yeah, either way, this white guy just didn't even have no say in it, regardless. He may have had something against a rapper using his voice or something, but it's not his product to take away or give.
Yo, how do you not like put your arm up doing that, man?
No concern how many injuries these guys get. Did you hear about Kenny Omega?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know he's been dealing with injuries, but they had all the shit he was doing, all the wrestling he was doing all over the place.
Just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing all this. Man.
He just said, how do they not do it? They probably do. He's probably gonna need some ligament work, 2 months from now. And he might be one of the few people safe from termination.
Right.
And they get rid of Roman. I'm like, well, I guess anybody's truly up for grabs. Rock bottom! Rock bottom! Rock bottom! That's when it's really no one safe.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I mean, I'm saying, like, with Strowman, I figure no one's safe. Just because that's WWE product right there, you know. They don't build cats like that at the Monster Factory in New York, you know. They don't train cats like that at Team 3D.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? WWE's the only company making monsters like Braun.
Mm-hmm.
When they fired him, it's like, hey, anybody can get it. That witch ought to be glad, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I mean, dude, dude, what's the point if you're gonna be all the way up there? You know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well watch it from home.
Yeah. That's like the only place I can watch WWE. I think is from home.
Yeah.
It takes it don't be worth the price like that.
Right.
You know? Like at least with the indie scene, you can meet folks.
Right.
You know. Yeah, he's talking this shit now, huh, King?
Right.
You ain't seen Roman this emotional in a while. I mean, it's all about smashing other men every so often.
Right.
Like, he's gotten downright emotional today. We ain't seen this since, you know, the Suffer Succotash days. He actually calls him to stop in his tracks. Uh-oh.
Woo. Man, I get scared every time he do that, man. I just feel like his shoulder, his elbow or something.
Yeah. That's his spot, though.
Right.
Yeah, it was Reigns' spear.
Damn. And I mean, he just dropped.
Mm-hmm. Well, the main problem is when the feet get caught in the ropes coming down like that.
Yeah.
Because then you can't control your body. It just stops.
Right.
Once the feet stop,
Mm-hmm.
the best you can do is clear the ropes completely.
Right.
At least they came alive now.
Right.
Proper noise. Because even then, like, where does this go, like, after tonight?
Right. I guess it's back to their individual shows, like whatever feuds or issues they got.
I mean, do they just brag on this the whole rest of the year?
Right.
And whatever feud they in, like, well, at least I'll be your boy. Just leave it at that.
Right.
Takes a lot out of him, no matter how tough you are. And Big E trying to go to the well once too often. Roman Reigns able to intercept. And now Roman Reigns, guillotine, center of the ring. And Big E could be fading. Could be a matter of seconds before.
They could also be doing suplex.
Right.
Like a boa constrictor. Wrapped around Big E. And look at the power of Big E. Big E powering.
Are they gonna do a power slam?
You gotta be kidding me. Big Andy. Big Andy. Big E for the win.
Ropes up.
Roman Reigns and Roman grabs the ropes to survive.
Hey. Come on, man. Start pulling people away from the ropes, man. Come on, man. We seen this all night. They be looking shocked. When it happened, we grab the ropes like, and then we get mad at the ref. Ref like,
The rules.
right.
The rules.
Be like, yo, you put him right there. Well, Pat be making looking nervous, like, oh god.
Yeah, just like them good old days, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Of him and good old Brocky
Mm-hmm.
facing the Giant Benoit.
Man, you ain't lying. That's what I'm saying. I
Kurt
get
Angle.
nervous, man, on that spur out the ring.
Big E snapping, taking it to a higher gear.
He be snapping, dog.
This is aggressiveness, Corey, that we didn't often see out of Big E.
So I guess night before Thanksgiving this year, I'm probably gonna get one of them like 2003 pay-per-views in. Watch some Hawkeye.
Now Roman able to Big E, turning over the steel steps and again to the knee.
Get some turkey. Not like a whole turkey. Money, right? Talk about legs and wings, maybe, if I'm lucky. Type of deal, Yeah, I'm going to go back in time on one of them pay-per-views. 2002, 2003, Joe. Them good old days. Remember when SmackDown could do no wrong with their shows for a while? Those days.
Champion back into the ring. Reigns with a sense of urgency, but he already back up. And again, Roman Reigns slips out from behind, right to the bad knee. Snare by Reigns. Cover. Under the leg. Roman Reigns wins.
Clean.
Clean.
Yeah, so we left no questions this time. I guess he, told the Usos, get in the house.
Right, get in the house.
Get in the house.
And the ultimate champion versus champion.
Y'all look sad out there, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all stay y'all ass home, man. Hey, don't stop at no bar.
Mm-hmm. Right. You think he at least has to ask Naomi too, hey, make sure them boys don't stop for nothing. They got a full tank. I made sure. Right.
Take y'all ass straight the fuck home. I don't want to hear nothing about them getting taken down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear nothing about nobody getting pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear nothing about blood alcohol level, none of that. There's Kool-Aid and iced tea in the fridge.
Right.
Y'all got enough to drink at the crib. Y'all ain't got to stop for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all almost got it at one time, too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, B.
And does his thing and leave.
Yeah, we going to keep it clean like the washing machine, baby.
Right.
No more playing. All these other people get fired because we can't afford nothing.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us at Survivor Series. See you tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, Raw ain't shit. That's basically we're gonna leave it, huh?
Right.
F Monday Night Raw.
Right.
Fox put the money in this show. We rocking with SmackDown. What was it? The $500 million deal for Raw compared to the $1 billion deal for SmackDown.
Yeah.
So we go where the money goes. Fuck these fans. Like F them kids, F them fans. SmackDown, reign dominant.
Yeah, they don't. You would think, man, anytime you put a wrestler anywhere near the ropes, you need to drag their ass away in the middle of the ring. Yeah, we do it on the video games all the time. Ooh, ropes.
The ones that start initiating the ropes.
Right.
Remember the old games didn't even acknowledge ropes.
Right, yep. You know what I'm saying? Leave you all outside the ring.
What was that Bring the Pain when they gave you the rope break option, but then you also could drag the body too?
Yeah.
And that was the first one?
Mm-hmm.
They also had, the first table system of the breaking the table?
Yeah.
Because remember in 2001, you could just hit people with a table, but you didn't put them through the table.
Right.
But in 2002, boy, it was on and popping. Like, yes.
I mean, but see, I don't know, like, if you could, like you saying if he takes too long to do the big ending. I mean, I don't know if you could do it like any faster than he does it. I mean, maybe
he
like
does it pretty fast.
Yeah.
You almost have to be as strong as him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be Riddle doing it. As strong as he is for his size, you gotta be Big E's.
I mean, unless as soon as he gets you up, he drops you instead of holding you for a second.
I mean, the only way he can do it faster is if he catches you out of the air and does it.
Yeah.
In the exact right position. It's almost got to be like a ricochet moonsault into it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only other way you can hit it faster.
Right.
It's like someone's had to moonsault into position. You got to catch a perfect too.
Right.
Otherwise, he's gonna stumble it.
Mm-hmm.
They got to start the move over again. So yeah.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out, looking out. We're going to turn it in for the night. Catch y'all on the next stream. Like, don't know when will be the next one, but thanks for showing out, commenting, and everything like that. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.